with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. It is the perfect time to upgrade so you and your team can stay secure from anywhere at all. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL to refresh your business tech with these small business month specials. Dell recommends Windows 11 Pro for business.
DQ presents the sound of an all-star summer lineup. Leading off, the promising rookie, new Oreo Dirt Pie. On deck, the fan favorite Girl Scout Thin Mints. Summer standouts, Drumstick with peanuts and cotton candy. And batting cleanup, it's you. With your red spoon and 6 summer blizzard flavors, official treat of MLB. All part of the new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. DQ? Happy tastes good.
The Brian Bailey Show.
Colby Bortles, East Carolina volunteer assistant coach Zach Agnos, who at one point is at third base in his career, and then the schedule is for him to go to second base. Now he's at shortstop, and he does it all really, really well.
Sure does.
And then if you need somebody to get somebody out, and Coach Godwin brings his glove out and says, okay, give me an out, big boy, got to have it. And he does it with a smile on his face.
Oh, he sure does. He's always laughing, always talking. I love Zach, and, talk about a really good athlete that can play any position on the field and then get you a save when he needs to. So anywhere we put him, he always does the job.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available. Visit us at beautybarmedispa.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Go Pirates!
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,000 people, and we're one of the largest employers in Pitt County. Pitt County Schools is currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facility staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. Come work for a diverse, thriving school system and be an important part of ensuring success for the students of Pitt County who are the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org, or go directly to our job postings at bit.ly/PCS employment. That's bit.ly/PCS employment. Pitt County Schools, engaging, empowering, and elevating every student and every staff member every single day.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, Classic Cola, Cherry Cola, Citrus Soda, and Orange Soda. You hear that? It's seltzer with a pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Pick up some new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda at your favorite retailer today. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989, and the official beer of the ECU Pirates.
The Dickinson Avenue Public House is a lively and diverse restaurant in Greenville that utilizes fresh and local ingredients. With influences of Creole, Asian, and upscale Southern cuisine, the Dickinson Avenue Public House offers a seasonally rotating menu and a full-service bar with rotating craft brews on tap. Come to the intersection of 8th and Dickinson and enjoy $1 drafts on Tuesday, half-price flights on Wednesday, half-price wine bottles on Thursday, and $1 oysters Tuesday through Friday from 5:30 to 7. For more details, check out their website at daphousenc.com.
Pirate fans, get ready for a winning season and team up with Quality Equipment, your local John Deere dealer and proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates. When you do business with us, you'll get things done right. We're proud to offer a large selection of new and used John Deere equipment, a fully stocked parts department, and a highly trained staff who is here to support you throughout the life of your equipment. So get quality done right before every ECU game day and visit QualityEquip.com.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
There's local politics, bud. I don't care about the weather. I can't control the weather. Don't want to talk about the weather.
Sustained effort and violence?
No, please. No. Please, everyone be quiet.
Was that supposed to be funny?
I got a little taco meat on my chest.
Cool, neat story. I want to shake his hand. 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 Family.
Let's get the pumping.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you today on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We are on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com, and you can watch the show and be a part of the show by chiming in on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Make sure you like Pirate Radio on Facebook and also subscribe to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Got a lot of great videos there, including this show and the Brian Bailey Show live and on demand. Whenever you want to watch it, you can check it out now and chime in to today's proceedings, as we got a huge show on tap for this Monday coming up in about 30 minutes. The man of the hour, the man of the week, C.J. Mayhew. What a performance on Friday night. One of the best pitching performances in East Carolina baseball history. Through 9 no-hit innings, didn't get a decision, but the Pirates got the win. We'll talk all about that with C.J. Mayhew and Zach Agnos coming up at 3:30. At 4 o'clock, Ryder Giles will join us as he pitched the Pirates to victory on Saturday. And then Bryson Worrell joins us at 4:30, helping the Pirates get the sweep on Sunday. So East Carolina coming off a sweep. We'll talk to the guys inside the Delcor Players Lounge coming up between 3:30 and 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, we'll switch gears and talk Pirate football with the head football coach of the Pirates, Mike Houston. He'll be here coming up at the in hour number 3, 5 o'clock on today's program. Before we get there, let me welcome in Shirley Rhodes, Chandler Honeycutt, CJ Schaefer in studio for some reason. Troy D is also here. Hello, everyone.
Good to see you, Clip. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm in here for some reason. He's the assistant commissioner. He's not some reason. You should respect him, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
What's up, Clipper?
Hey, Chandler. So, Friday, Troy D.
Let's get the little, what do they call it? The elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and bring it in the room and dance it around.
It's already in the room.
Ride it. We might need to kill this elephant. All right, here's the deal. This is unbelievable. Last year, we had a dispute in the NCAA March Madness pool we had. You guys did a neat little Masters pool. There was a dispute there. I said, you know what? This year, we'll do a Kentucky Derby pool. Should be easy enough.
How could it go wrong?
We'll take it over, so there'll be no dispute. It'll be nice and clean. And yet controversy follows us again, Clip Rock. At every turn, every time we just try and do a fun little pool, there's always controversy, always drama. I'm beginning to think this stuff is scripted.
We couldn't script it.
I know, you can't. You can't make this up.
We didn't script hour number 1 of Friday's show where Mully was in, out, out again.
I had no idea he was going to call in.
Chandler got fired as associate
Wasn't
commissioner.
planned. Correct.
Shirley was in, out of the pool 4 different times.
Yeah.
CJ got hired
Promoted.
as the assistant commissioner.
Great job, CJ, by you, by the way. I really appreciate your leadership during these troubled times.
It took us 45 minutes to draw the horses, and still we have controversy after the Kentucky Derby.
But what I got to tell you, before we get into our pool dispute, what an amazing Kentucky Derby. This is one of the, like a lot of the Kentucky Derbies you don't really remember. I think 20 years from now, you'll remember the damn horse, 80-1, Rich Strike, coming out of nowhere. Wasn't even supposed to be in the Derby, which is a fact. When we did the pool and when we did the drawings for what horse you get on Friday afternoon, this horse wasn't even in the race. It was a late ad because the 20 horse scratched, which was your horse, Clip, which unfortunately left you with 3 horses. So nobody had Rich Strike in. So it's unbelievable that this could even happen, but I think this is something that people, even if you don't follow horse racing, will always remember.
So nobody won the pool. Is that correct?
So here's the situation as commissioner. I did clearly state on Friday, if your horse scratches, that you're just out of that horse, that you don't get a replacement horse. Nobody did have horse number 21, which was Rich Strike. Now, where we didn't clarify, and I didn't go back and listen to the entire show.
You didn't go back and listen to any of it. You sent your.
I have an assistant commissioner that
you didn't
does a
listen
great
to any
job.
of it.
This is why we have assistant commissioners. And thank you, CJ, for your wonderful job again that you've done.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure if we now in our NASCAR pool, we each have 5 drivers. If one of our drivers doesn't win, we go to whichever driver finished the highest. So it pays out each week. I'm not so sure we clarified that, even though I think that if we went with that method, then my horse, which was number 3, Epicenter, came in second. I had, out of all the horses that we drew, mine finished highest, which was second. That is a fact, correct, CJ?
That is a fact.
So I did have the highest finishing horse. But I think as a show of goodwill to you guys, since that horse did not come in first place, which really was kind of the way we had it set up, since we didn't clarify what happens if
You keep saying you're the commissioner.
I did say I don't know if I clarified what happens if a horse gets added late and that horse wins and no one has that horse. Do we then go to the next highest? I thought it was brought up somewhere in the show.
It was brought up by me. If we had 6 people in the pool, there would be 2 horses left out, and at that point, you would go to the next.
But since we didn't clarify it in this situation, as commissioner, I was going to rule that this, just like the horse 20 scratch, that no one technically won this outright, and no one has to pay me, even though I finished at the highest of any horses that we pulled, that everybody keeps their money, that this is a draw as far as our pool is concerned.
Troy, that is very noble of you. That is a very commendable thing for you to do.
Thank you, CJ. It would be easy to say, no, my horse finished the highest. You guys all owe me money.
To say that.
But I don't want to do that, and I want to take the high road on this, and I just want to say, you know what? Technically, my horse didn't, even though Epicenter should have won the race, but didn't win the race.
Why should have? What do you mean?
If it was a little bit damn faster, it would have.
So would my horse.
Yeah.
Which my horse did win because I had stall 20.
You did not have stall 20. You had horse 20. You had horse Ethel Road.
I would like to present Exhibit
You had horse
A.
Ethel Road. No.
I would like to
Rich
present.
Strike was 21.
I would like to present
Clearly
Exhibit
21,
A.
and I can show you all the photos.
Here we go.
Shirley, can I please present Exhibit A to the court? Thank you.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
I would love to.
Oh, okay.
That was the setup for it.
Okay, here we go.
There's 20 horses set up to be in the Derby. We always draw for the stall location. So it's like a blind draw, and there's numbers 1 through 20. We'll draw those numbers in a rotation, and whatever number you get, so if you get number 4, you get the horse that's in stall 4. Cliff.
Yep.
So since there's 5 of us, if my math is correct, we'll all end up with 4 numbers.
Good math.
So then you'll have 4 horses. Whoever horse wins, it's winner take all.
You said whatever horse is in that stall.
No, well, that stall.
You mean no? You're arguing with what you said.
No, you had horse 20.
I had stall 20.
Right. Well, here's the deal. Shirley, I'd like to present the next piece of evidence to the court, please. All right. So here's the deal. If a horse scratches, once again, just to be clear, you just lose that horse at this point.
You get the post.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got post.
There's no horse in the post.
Who's got post 4? All right, so Shirley has post 4. Summer is tomorrow. If Summer is tomorrow, scratches or doesn't run, you just lose that horse. Then you're down to 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to clarify.
Yeah. Need to get all the rules out there.
Yeah, I don't want there to be a moly situation on Monday.
If a horse wins and then we learn that
there's been some funny business, I think that needs to be resolved by Showtime Monday.
What do you mean?
Like if the horse wins Saturday and there's no dispute.
This doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I clearly said if
you
your
clearly
horse
said
scratches,
a lot of things.
You're out. The horse.
You clearly said stall, then you said
had,
scratch.
You had post 20.
We're going by like 8 different rules.
Rich Strike was labeled 21. You don't get the horse that then gets the substitute.
What was all the stall talk about a moment ago?
And the stall goes with the horse because they put it in the same one. That doesn't mean you get that horse then. You don't get 5 horses. You had 4. One of your horses scratched. That is just the rules of the Kentucky Derby. Now, I thought in the olden days, I think in some races, they'll leave that stall empty and they'll move a horse down. They only have 20 nowadays, so they fill it in. If the horse number 5 scratched, they would have put the new horse in the 5 stall. It doesn't matter.
This is just...
If your horse scratches, you're out of that horse. No one had Rich Strike. No one had number 21. Clearly, that horse was 21. I showed you the video and photo evidence before, and even you agreed that it was 21.
It came out of the 20th stall, though. I will say
Well, let me show you the stall pictures.
Troy, there's only 20 stalls there.
Okay, well, let me show you this real quick, and you tell me what
Are you going to show me a 21st stall that they built on to the track?
Let me go to the assistant commissioner. Goes to 19, and then what's the number over that last stall?
That happens to be a 21.
They changed it to 21. For
Changed
the race.
what?
The
But
stall number.
there's 20 stalls.
They changed
We
the
can
stall
all
number
agree.
to 21.
Can we not agree on that?
They changed
Do
it
we
to
not
21.
agree?
It's like a floor in a hotel that doesn't have 13 floors. They get from 12 to 14. They took it away. There is no because that 20 horse scratched, that stall became number 21.
Wow.
That is a fact.
I did not know that.
Let's say I have 2 pencils. One of them breaks. And then I grab another one. Am I holding 3 pencils?
Clip. You did not win the race. The only question is, do you pay me out?
No,
or do you keep
you already
your money?
said we don't, so that's over with.
So that's the only question.
Yeah.
There isn't a question whether horse 21, horse 20 did not even run. So the question was, do I win as coming in second place, or do we just say, you know what, everything's
You've already conceded, so now I'm arguing that I won.
Not
Here's spicy.
Here's how to settle the entire argument.
Fight.
No.
Oh.
I'm not paying either one of y'all.
The
And by the
commissioner
way-
has made his ruling, backed
hell,
up by the assistant commissioner,
speaking
who
of that-
wanted me to take the win and the money, by the way, and I appreciate that, CJ. But I actually overruled CJ in that and said, nope, we're going to call this a scratch for everybody.
Question, by the way. Chandler, Shirley, where were y'all at 2:32 this afternoon?
This afternoon?
Yeah, were y'all...
I was sitting right here in
You were
this chair.
there, right here. CJ, where were you at 2:32 this afternoon?
Oh, I was sitting right back in that
No,
chair.
you were not. That is a lie. You were not in there. So where were you?
Oh, you mean 2:33 when I went to go help Troy get something out of his truck?
Yeah, we had some shit.
What'd you get out there?
We had some shirts we had to get out.
What was said during that meeting?
He said, hey, can you come help me get these shirts out of my truck?
And there was nothing else said?
No. Well, he said thank you because he's a polite person, clearly, because he just decided to not let you guys pay.
Did he tell you to agree with him and go along with what
No,
he
that's
says?
ridiculous, Clip. Why would you ever say that?
Clip, that's blasphemy.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Why would you say that?
That's like saying to Chandler.
Objection
Why are you smiling? What is so funny?
Did you earlier today when you came back in from that encounter tell me that he told you to go along with what he said?
Yes, because we talked about exactly what you were going to say right there.
Y'all are not that smart.
Who's y'all?
Well, Troy especially, but I'm throwing you in there as well.
Wow.
This is called intimidating a witness. And if your case was so clear cut, why would you need to go have these back alley meetings?
Nobody had a back alley meeting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll say this.
I hold both of you in contempt of
Can
court.
we all agree that Troy is no longer a commissioner of anything?
Yeah, he's not allowed to make any rules
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Again.
But regardless, even if there was no money on this, the horse that won was 21. It replaced the horse that scratched that was yours.
I can't wait to do a World Cup pool this winter.
Now, if it was up to me, I'd have to take Epicenter out back. Take care of business for letting everybody down. You see, it would have been too easy if Epicenter won, then you just had to all pay me money. That would have been no fun, Clip.
That's not the kind of pool you're on here.
That is not. We jinxed that damn horse once we did this pool.
And Mike Mullis was right. Kind of.
No, the jockeys
Don't say
don't
that.
have numbers.
Troy, I don't know.
The jockeys wear symbols and stuff on the back of their.
But they wear the number
That correlates with the horse number, which correlates with the post number.
That is their number.
Then we're talking. If that's what he's referring to, then it's the same thing.
Mike Mullis really wanted to be here, to chastise us all, but had something to do. He'll be on later this week.
Oh, this is another stupid pool y'all run. Y'all can't get anything right.
His delight after the Derby, I called him on the phone. He was just laughing, calling us dumbasses. It was great.
Yeah.
So,
but if you look, but here he wanted to go by the jockey number. The jockey, most of the jockeys have like symbols, like stars and different things. There aren't. Really
I do want to say this: if that horse doesn't scratch, I mean, then there's no problem here.
Correct.
This is just like the Max Stokes call. It just little chance happened.
And the reason I didn't run that scenario because I figured if a horse scratches, they put in some, horse that doesn't even belong, and there's no way that horse can win. But Clip, this is why I say this, and you make fun of me sometimes. Anything's possible. And if we didn't,
I make fun of you because
if we only learned one thing Saturday at the Kentucky Derby, remember this: anything's possible. The longest of long shots, the horse that wasn't even in there 24 hours earlier, came back, got a chance, made the most of it, and made history. Well, at 80-1 odds.
We learned that from Kevin Garnett in 2008. But
Susan says, damn, CJ is sucking up big time. Anthony says conflict of interest. Trey says sounds like collusion. I agree. It's all a big.
Well, I'm just doing a job.
What happened? He didn't change the outcome of the race. The race happened. No one had Rich Strike. I had the next highest horse. We didn't clarify that it pays out no matter what. So I'm saying no one pay me anything.
What's the problem?
Good. I think that's very fair.
I still think that.
I think as commissioner, that's very big of me, actually.
I have a right. I feel like I have a right to the crown.
Most commissioners only look after themselves. I'm looking after the greater good.
A right to what?
To the horse running out of the 20th stall and won.
That's insane. It was the 21st stall.
There's only 20 stalls.
It got
dummy.
reclassified.
You can't reclass. No,
that 21st stall is the 20th stall in the gates.
I have a friend, one of my son's friends, that's in 8th grade.
He's your friend. Your friend with 8th graders. Well, that's a problem.
My son has a friend who's in 8th grade. Should have been in 9th grade. He got held. When I was growing up, it was called held back. He got reclassified as an 8th
what
grader.
They call it?
They call it reclassified.
Wow, that's dumb.
You know what that kid's this year is? An 8th grader. Should he be in 9th grade? Maybe. He's not. He's in 8th grade. Should there have been a 20th? Maybe. That horse scratched, they put in a 20th. 21st. It was reclassified as 21, Clip. It wasn't your horse. Your horse was Ethereal Road at 20.
He's a good horse, Clip.
That horse didn't run, unfortunately, which I apologize for you. I don't think that horse would have won. I wish that horse did run, because then Rich Strike went in a run, and Ethereal at Epicenter probably would have won, and I would have had the money, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. I would have just been playing the clip. Bring me my money.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Yeah. All right, so
tell him to bring me my money.
So where do we go from here?
Anthony Dunn even agreed. He said, I feel like that helps Clip. 21 reclassified as the 20 stall. So 20 went to 21 because it was a different horse. And once again, if it was
Let's not get out of Dunn.
If it was the 5 horse that scratched, they would have reclassified.
He said, I feel like that helps Clip. What do you mean you agree with him?
Helps you understand.
No, it helps my case.
Oh, I thought it helps you understand that it was reclassified.
No, you don't understand that there's only 20 stalls. You can't just start.
It got relabeled as 21. I showed you the video evidence on it. If you look at, I have a picture. It shows all the stall numbers, and it goes from 19 then to 21 with that new horse.
I know what it says. I'm just saying that there are literally 20 stalls, like literally that you can touch.
Yeah, openings for horses,
stalls.
Right, but your horse scratched. So they had to relabel that one. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's 40 stalls. It really doesn't.
Oh man, Steve says Dr. Randy Park will be ashamed.
I know.
Rest in peace.
God, he's rolling over in his grave.
Here to give us a ruling on this.
He would offer some great clarity on this.
Yeah,
and he probably, I guarantee you, he'd agree with me.
Tony says he's surprised I'm not angry.
Oh, you were very angry earlier.
When?
Saturday.
No, I wasn't. I was. How do you know?
I could tell through your text messaging.
All I said was, I'm the king of horses. I played the gif of Bring Me My Money, which you just said. That was about it.
That did get a laugh out of me. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I think that's the sign of danger.
I had that ready to go on my Twitter feed, and I purposely I was going to do it right before when I saw Epicenter was like the lead horse. I almost put it out there early. I was like, I don't want to jinx myself.
Steve said Clip should be declared the winner. Steve Fuller.
Steve.
Halftime.
Thank you, Steve.
Halftime.
All right, if everybody's just claiming to be a winner, I'm a winner.
Yeah. You're a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner. Everyone's a winner. So everyone keep their $10. Pay yourself $10. You're a winner, Chandler. You're a winner, Shirley. You're a winner, CJ. You're a winner, Clip.
Mully, you're not a winner.
Mully's a loser.
So we've got
He didn't
the
get to participate.
PGA Championship and Preakness coming up. You guys want to do a pool?
I will tell you this.
Yeah, but let's leave Troy out of it.
You know what? I'm in.
Well, who's going to be the commissioner? Because
let Shirley do it.
I think we need.
I don't know squat about that stuff.
Well,
That's
clearly
why
neither
I
do the rest of us.
Chandler, you want to step up?
Whoa, he just got fired.
Redemption.
Here's the thing. I'm going to defend Troy here, and I did it earlier. Like,
suck up.
This is a tough break as a commissioner. It was a tough break for Max Stokes, who had to just so happened to call time right before a home run pitch. I mean, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Right. Y'all are blaming me for something
this is a controversy because this random horse came into the race last second, and sure enough, the damn horse won.
Yeah.
So it's screwed up, and we didn't have. Now,
I would like to say
we had no contingency plan for it. We had no contingency plan for it.
Bad commissioning.
No, here is where
I will
we
take
had
the
a
blame
problem.
for that.
There wasn't. You have to be fully prepared.
Yes.
And in the golf pool, we went by the rules that were stated. So really, how can you blame me?
But here, there is no rules.
I will take the blame on this because I never foresaw a situation like this, which actually did happen, and that is on me. So we didn't have a contingency for it. So there's no way I could say, well, I'm declared the winner because my horse that we did draw finished the highest out of all the horses we drew. That's not fair to you guys. So I'm saying the whole thing is a scratch.
And I think that's fair, and I think that is a good way to end this
Nobody had Rich Strike. What the odds of that were like 1 in a million.
Does anyone really care?
Yes, people care.
A lot of people do.
Redbeard said Mully was smart to back out of this disaster.
It was his plan all along.
Yeah. I think Mully had something to do with this. He might have.
That's Mully's horse.
Hey, Buh.
Hey, Rich.
I had number 21.
I knew it was going to be screwed up. Every pool y'all do screwed up.
We'll talk to Mully later this week.
Oh, God.
Maybe he should be the commissioner of our next pool.
What? No. I mean, why not?
CJ, what do you
complain
about everything?
Wait,
you're just a giant ass kisser.
Hold on. Slow your roll.
First of all, why do you react like that?
Yeah.
Mully didn't even play in this last one because you didn't like the rules that he presented. The last one, the only reason there was any debate was because Mully picked apart your rules.
Wine and bitched
You
about
want
it.
him back? Again?
We need a strong.
You need what?
A strong commissioner.
No.
Well, I would say CJ stepped up in short notice without even me prepping him to say, hey, I might need that. It immediately said yes without question when Chandler unfortunately was falling to pieces after being affected by Mully. He let Mully.
I wasn't affected by Mully. Mully, I could have given a damn about Mully. I mean, the thing is that it took 45 minutes to pick horses just for none of us to win.
These things happen. This is why you call it gambling.
Gee,
we gambled and we lost.
And
you know what? I will stand by it.
More of a push.
That
really.
was a disaster.
Maybe it was more foretelling.
Was it not?
Now I will say it has been a disaster.
I did have
Back
a vision.
Then it was not.
I did have a vision on Friday, like something's going to go
You're like
down.
Miss Cleo.
And was it not a disaster when Mully came and dumped $10 worth of pennies down here on the table?
Yeah,
was that not a disaster?
That was kind of a jerk move.
I tell you what, I was very excited to see Rich Strike win the other day because of just the storyline of it.
Chandler.
And then I went and said, wait a minute, we've got an issue on our hands with this damn pool.
We had a long group text going. Troy claiming victory, me claiming victory. And you sent me like a text just to me, and you just said, oh boy. Like, here we go. Here we go again.
It really is unbelievable that this scenario could happen after we joked about how we won't let this happen again.
We had the most confidence that everything was going to be
We
great.
truly had a clean. If every horse ran, it was a very clean pool. It was cut. It was white and black. But unbeknownst to us, it turned into a gray cloud.
I mean, they're introducing the horses. I'm like, oh, sweet. They got a new horse in here that wasn't even supposed to be in here. Who cares? He's not going to win anyway. None of us had that horse, but it doesn't matter. He's not going to win.
There was like a 1% chance. I said, that
Sure
horse took. I said, but that horse isn't going to win, so it's not going to be a problem.
Now, did you guys see the aerial view of the comeback?
Incredible.
Oh
I will
God.
say, what a job by that
Oh my
jockey
God.
to guide that horse in. It's incredible. I did find this out. I was talking to my dad, Lee D. You guys remember Lee?
I listened to y'all's podcast over the weekend.
Oh, did you really?
I did. I went back and watched it.
So I haven't had Dad on in a while. I was talking to Dad about the Kentucky Derby race, and I was like, the situation we were going to have today on the show with the pool, and I was explaining it to him. My dad's a gambler. He likes to play, with bet on teams and stock market and stuff. He's got a lot in common, Clip, with you. He likes to wager a little bit. And he said, this reminds me. I used to own a racehorse. I was like, really? Lee D owned a racehorse. And I didn't let him go any further because I said, we need to hear this story.
Is that the first time you're finding this out?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Your sister knows all about it.
Ladies,
I think he needs to save it for the air.
Yeah, evidently when I was a baby, they owned, and the horse raced at Arlington Heights outside of Chicago, which the Bears have just purchased the whole racetrack to build the future Soldier Field. How about that?
Cool, neat story.
Lee D could have been at the Kentucky Derby with me as a baby, potentially.
Lee D coming to PRL very soon to tell the story.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and hook him up Thursday if he's not too busy. He's very busy with his social life.
All right. Sounds good.
I hope I'm that way at 82 years old.
I know. Trust me too. Sorry, Clip.
I'm fine. I'm okay. I just wanted to get my thoughts and findings out there.
I was fine until you said we should welcome Mully back to ruin the pools.
Do you want me to be commissioner again?
I think CJ should be
That's
commissioner.
fine.
I think he should
Your
step
rules
up.
were fine.
He was assistant commissioner. Let him step up.
First of all, why wouldn't you want your best friend to be the commissioner?
Yeah, you and Mully no longer together?
What happened there?
He broke up with me, guys. This has been the worst.
I think CJ would make a great commissioner next time.
All right, CJ, you're in.
I want to be commissioner for the World Cup pool.
That is a pool I will not be in.
Yes, you will. We're forcing everybody.
And I'm with you, Jen. I don't think I should be penalized because something like this happened. I think I handled it with class and dignity, which is all I can do as a commissioner.
You were underprepared.
I can't change what happened. I can only help affect the outcome now from what happened.
And I think the best thing for you to do is step down as commissioner.
You might not ever put these headsets on again.
And
there's a long drive.
Castellanos. No, the Preakness is coming up. Maybe so. I'll do golf. Troy does horse racing, and you do.
I would like
soccer.
a redemption on the Preakness. I feel.
So how do we correct this? By doing the same damn thing we've always done.
From the top.
I would like to get a redo during the Preakness.
Places, people.
A chance for redemption. I would like to invite all of you to participate again, and I will clarify the rules and possible outcomes of things you can envision.
All right.
I'll be clearer about that and put it in writing.
That was insane.
We've solved a lot in 28 minutes. We've solved nothing, and we're going to do the same thing all over.
No, and I do apologize that I did not foresee something that was unforeseen. So I will look for the unforeseen things in the future and try and plan for them.
So basically, we're insane because what's the definition of insane?
No, I will never let this happen again.
Oh boy,
with the Preakness, man. I stand by my words. I will never let this happen again in our Pirate Radio pool. I'm not saying weird things can't happen with the race, but I will clarify the rules.
CJ, make sure you cut the numbers bigger than Chandler did, or Troy might fire you.
And I would like you to remain as assistant commissioner, CJ.
I would be honored.
He is firmly planted between your butt cheeks as assistant commissioner.
He's like in one of those bean bags I used to have as a kid. Like those little seat bean bags.
They call him the human beanbag chair. CJ Schaefer. where you need them at all times.
Maybe if y'all had a little more respect, you could learn a thing or two from CJ.
Yeah.
Oh, like.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a break. Troy, we'll see you back here at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be back here at 5 kissing the coach's butt.
All right, sounds good.
See how it all works?
Yes. Full circle, baby.
Circle of life.
It's 2 little butt cheeks.
I'll be kissing CJ Mayhew's butt on the next segment after.
It's 2 little butt cheeks.
And Agnos.
9 innings. Well, Agnos didn't pitch 9 scoreless.
He's coming up next.
Yeah, I'll say something nice about him too. CJ Mayhew, Zach Agnos on the way on Pirate Radio Live. We'll talk Pirate baseball on the Delcor Players Lounge after this.
Hey Chandler, what are you up to tonight?
Jenny, it's Tuesday, and I'm going to go sing with DJ Captain Morgan for karaoke at The Buck.
Well, that sounds like fun. I have to work. Well, what are you up to this weekend?
Well, believe it or not, I'm going to go listen to some live music Friday and Saturday night at The Buck.
Live music all weekend long, really?
Yep, all weekend, and they also have the biggest high-definition screen to watch all the sporting events on Sunday Fun Day.
I'm going to have to go check that out.
Yeah, just check out The Buck on Facebook or Instagram for all the information. The Buck.
It's back. The Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party is back, and it's on for Thursday, September 1st.
This season will be Pirate Radio's 20th football season, broadcasting as the voice of the Pirate Nation. And we are back, throwing the best party of the year, just days before the Pirates take on the Pack in Greenville.
Save the date and plan to join us on Thursday, September 1st for the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party presented by Bud Light.
We are Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Welcome to US Cellular. Yeah, hi. I want a new phone for free, but not just any phone. I want the newest, fastest, most storage holding 5G unlimited data using phone in here for free.
Sure, your choice.
Really?
Yep.
At US Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone from any brand free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Macon State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
Hey, Troy here with my buddy Cam from Tailgate Classics, the only vintage store here in Greenville selling all types of cool stuff. Cam, you got something new for folks, too, that just hit.
Yes, sir. If you guys have had some good times back in the 90s at some of your favorite places like Grog's, The Elbow, and tons of other old businesses, we're doing a retro line of T-shirts that are available now.
Fantastic. So if you enjoyed hanging out at those places, now you can wear the gear. How can folks find you online, too?
That's shoptailgateclassics.com or come see us in person at 304 Evans Street.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty and SD Harris Properties, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates.
When I need jeans, I order online because I know exactly what I want. They have just one moving part, and if there's something wrong, I exchange them. Buying a vehicle, especially pre-owned, is way different. Lots of moving parts. You don't want to get stuck. For a worry-free purchase, visit Phelps Chevrolet. We've been here in town a very long time. You know us. You know we stand behind everything we sell. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come get you one.
Christie's Europub is the perfect place to relax, grab a bite, and enjoy a drink. Located in the heart of Greenville and just a few blocks from ECU's campus, Christie's offers lunch, dinner, and late night with live music every Sunday. Come and have brunch Monday through Friday from 11 to 3 or Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. Scratch cooking takes time, so relax and enjoy a pint at Christie's Europub today. For the latest information, check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit them online at christieseuropub.com.
This is Ryder Giles, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006, and they are the local tech support experts for any of your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. We will open up the Players Lounge presented by Delcor. You can call Delcor today, 321-8868. Visit delcorinc.com for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. And joining us here first today from East Carolina Baseball, the hero from Friday night, CJ Mayhew, coming off one of the best performances in East Carolina baseball history. Also alongside Zach Agnos, who usually gets a segment to his own, but we're teaming you guys up today. How we doing, fellas?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great.
I'm doing good. Thanks for having us on.
Yes, sir. And CJ, how about that?
Yeah.
man
of many words.
9 innings of hitless baseball, and you don't get the no win because the game goes into extra innings. But I don't know what's going through your brain when you're tossing all those hitless innings on Friday night.
Not much really. I didn't really notice it until later in the game, probably the 7th or 8th. But yeah, I mean, I was just hoping we'd win.
So you went 4 perfect innings the previous start.
Yeah.
And the 5th inning, I think you hit a guy, gave up a hit, and then we're taken out. That has to be your longest outing of your career here at East Carolina by far. And then how many pitches? 101 pitches.
Yeah.
Were you, so after that 9 hitless and your team goes back out and you guys still don't have a lead at that point, they go to extra innings, did you want to go back in? Like, what was that conversation like?
Yeah, I mean, I was told when I came back in after the 9th that I was done. I mean, I told AK I felt good, but I mean, it was probably the smart choice. It was the most I've thrown since I've been here. So,
Zach, out in the field, is that you're excited for your guy, but are you kind of bored out there? Nothing's really happening.
No, because you never know what you're going to get with CJ, because usually, like, when he pitches, when he's pitching home, like, there's a lot of people, a lot of noise when something happens, and you can hear everything that he says. And I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a fly ball behind the first baseman, and all you hear is CJ, someone call it, call it, star, screaming from the mound. And then the next inning, this dude like hits one off the end of the bat to me, and I go back a little bit, and because I thought it was harder, and he was screaming on me. I was like, "Come on, Z, get it, Z, come on!" And as I'm throwing, I was like, "Relax, CJ, like, come on, dude." But no, it was super fun. It was easy to play behind because he's I mean, he works so fast.
We talked about that last week, right? Cooch, CJ, you like guys that work fast on the mound.
It's so easy to play defense behind them.
And you guys end up getting it done and scoring 4 in the 13th. Pirates win it Friday night, 4-1. So I don't know, CJ, does it set in like what exactly you did the other night? 9 innings, no hits.
Yeah, I mean it's set in.
I feel like Zach would be holding his own press conference. You're just like, it was kind of cool.
I can speak for CJ if you need.
Could you be his spokesman, please?
CJ doesn't like to talk about stuff like that. He does well.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it set in. Like during the game, he was definitely like, "Come on, gotta win." But I think when he got back to the hotel, like, did we eat dinner together? Did everybody eat dinner down there, or did we take it up to the room? No. Yeah, we ate together. Yeah. But I think that was kind of the buzz around the room.
Yeah.
So I think CJ realized it then.
What's your role as a good teammate in a no-hitter situation, Zach? What are you doing? Are you talking about it? Are you ignoring him completely?
No. I mean, I can approach CJ. Like, I try not to. I try to let him do his own thing. But I kept coming in the dugout after the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, all the way up until we scored. And I said, we got to pick the pitchers up. Well, it originally started with CJ. I was like, got to pick CJ up, got to pick him up. He's pitching his you-know-what off, and then Spivey and so on. But, yeah, definitely didn't talk about it. That's the one rule that I will not break.
A weird stat line from Agnos, although kind of typical. You had 3 walks, so that's good. But 0 for 4, 7 at bats in that game. But you're able to get on base 3 times. What was their guy doing, Zach, that was keeping you all off balance?
Okay, I don't want to get too technical. He had a really good fastball and could move it around the plate. And his fastball's only read about 90 to 91 on the radar gun, but it looked like it was like 95, 96. And he could throw a changeup in any count, a breaking ball in any count. So, like, you didn't know what was coming in any count, so he kept us on our toes really well. And, you know, we have a good enough offense where we can handle that. But, you know, tip of the cap to him.
Made up for it on the 13th and certainly the next 2 days, piling up the runs to get the sweep over Memphis. CJ, what was working so well for you on Friday night?
I was moving the first couple innings. It was moving my fastball around. Like I told our pitching coach, I think the first 3 or 4 innings, my fastball I really wasn't locating it as much as I wanted to. So I was living off the changeup for them first couple innings, and then after that I kind of settled in a little better, and then started moving. I got to where I could put my fastball in and away, and then just throwing the changeup off that.
And I don't know, what's that like, guys? And Zach, you could speak to this as a pitcher too, where your fastball, one of your pitches just isn't working. You have to grind through it, but then you can find it later. Like, does that happen often for you guys on the mound?
Well, I only get about 1 inning at a time.
You don't really have time for that to happen, do you?
I don't. I want to. I want to have some time, but in consideration of my health, Coach Galvin does not let me extend, which I appreciate. But
how about for you, CJ? Is this one of those things that maybe it's missing early on, but you can eventually find it?
Yeah, I mean, it's better for me. It's harder to make it in, but like during an inning when you're when one of your pitches you feel like is not on. But when I come in the dugout, it's I kind of sit down and just think about it a little bit. Kind of not necessarily like what I'm doing wrong, but just kind of like visualizing. Like if I'm missing, trying to go inside to a guy and I keep missing over the plate or away, just kind of visualizing the fastballs that I'm throwing in. I'm going to get them in, and that kind of helps when I go back out there.
Talking to CJ Mayhew, Zach Agnos on the Delcor Players Lounge. So you get those 4 in the 13th, and then how nice was it to go ahead and get 1 in the first, 2 in the second on Saturday to kind of say, all right, let's go ahead and break the seal early today.
It felt like it lifted a monkey off the back, that's for sure. But that first inning was just like our classic baseball, you know. I led off with a double, Hoover moved me over, Bryson gets me in. Just like that, 3-batter simple. And you know, that their Saturday pitcher was actually really good. Like, I know his numbers weren't that good, but threw about 92, 94 miles an hour, and he could throw a breaking ball. So it wasn't a fun dude to face, but we just grinded it out.
And then 15 on Sunday, a lot of those coming late in the game. So insurance runs are key, right? And you guys got plenty of those in the 8th and 9th on Sunday.
Yeah, one of them came off a double of my bat that I smoked, which barely made it out of the infield. I'm not kidding you. I hit it off the end of the bat, and it was rolling down. It literally hit the grass on the foul territory side of the first base line. Spun back, bounced over the bag, got a double off of it.
Yeah.
The craziest thing
looks
ever.
Beautiful in the box score, right?
It's a nice 2-bagger in the box score.
And 4 RBIs on the day for Zach Agnos in the win. So East Carolina now sitting at 14-4 in the American. 2 series left to go. Still some work to do because Houston's still on the schedule, and you guys will play them. USF coming up first. But right now, you talk about your goals being ahead of you. You've got a regular season title that you control your own destiny there, and then, of course, the postseason as well. So you got to be happy where you're sitting right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting pretty good right now. You know, we talked about when conference started, just winning every series, and if we do that, I mean, we'll be on top at the end. But yeah, right now we're sitting good, and I mean, we control our own destiny.
And you got another midweek home game coming up against Duke, so in-state battle. And Zach, you've had quite a few battles with those guys over the years.
Yeah, and they always are a different team the second time we play them usually. Like, I remember last year we played them twice. We played them twice, once away, one home, and they're a completely different team the second game. And, I mean, you saw how hot they got at the end of the season. And I'm not sure. They made a regional last year, didn't they? They did.
Yeah.
They did.
I think they won their conference.
Yeah. Yeah, because they ended up winning the conference championship, beating State. So that tells you how hot they were. So, they're going to give us their best shot, and we're going to give them our best shot. So it's going to be a fun game.
CJ, after throwing 101 on Friday, how was the arm this weekend? How's it doing today? You ready to go?
Yeah, I took yesterday off. I threw Saturday, took Sunday off. Threw a little bit today, and probably, I feel good.
All right. Good to see either one of you guys perhaps tomorrow.
Yep.
On a Tuesday on the Mount.
Not him.
Not him?
Not him, no.
All right.
Me, possibly.
Okay, fair enough.
Hopefully I'll be able to stretch out. If I don't have my feel for my fastball, I'll be able to find it a little bit.
Yeah. You only get 7 pitches, so make it. All right, guys, I do have some more questions.
Great.
Nice.
This is the best.
A lot of food-related questions this week.
I'm hungry, so this might be...
Yeah. But we'll start with this one. What's your favorite late-night munchie from Jerry?
Ooh.
I already asked your favorite snacks, but how about late night?
Down here, I don't really have a lot of food choices because I'm a little lazy with the grocery department. So I got some candy. I usually just nibble on candy when it's late at night. Or I'll have you know what? I take that back. I have these little frozen burritos. CJ hates when I cook them. Well, don't even cook them. I just throw them in the microwave because it stinks up the house a little bit. But they're good. They're good. I enjoy them.
Yeah,
so,
how about you, CJ?
What's them Nutella?
Oh yeah,
little Nutella dip thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's your go-to.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cookout milkshake from Ryan?
Ooh, strawberry.
I'm very bland. So, no, I'll say mint chocolate chip. I like theirs. They're just good.
All right. Steve says, CJ's a little more southern than Zach. Is a banana sandwich made with mayo or peanut butter?
Mayo.
All right. Yeah, I figured. See, I agree with him as a North Carolinian.
I mean, I've had a sandwich with peanut butter and bananas on it, and I liked it. Is that the same thing?
I guess your answer would be peanut butter.
Yeah, is that the same thing? What's on a mayo sandwich?
Well, so this says, is a banana sandwich made with mayo or peanut butter? If you had to pick, I guess
peanut butter.
No,
but we know it's mayo.
That actually sounds foul. That sounds like him. That sounds like him putting salt on his watermelon. That's gross.
That's the thing, man.
That's watermelon.
You city slickers don't understand what we're doing down here.
I do, but it's just salt. Like that ruins the sweetness of it.
Good stuff. Redbeard asked, does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Nah.
No.
No.
Well, no.
This is a good one here. This will make you hungry too. Mike P says, rank these buffets. So there's 4.
Okay.
Chinese, breakfast, pizza, and traditional, which he says is like Golden Corral, which I guess is anything
Chinese
goes.
pizza, breakfast, Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's coming in number? This is tough, man. It kind of depends on the mood.
No, I'm Chinese going number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a big breakfast guy. So.
All right.
Breakfast is a hard 4th place for me. I hate breakfast food.
All right. And then pizza and Golden Corral coming in.
Pizza 2, Golden Corral 3.
Yeah, I'd say Golden Corral 2nd.
Okay.
I haven't been to Golden Corral since I was like 4.
Yeah. It's the same exact as it's always been.
There's isn't there? Didn't they just renovate it down the street in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might need to go hit that up tonight.
Still the same. Tony says, what's your one food take that would get you roasted? Well, it sounds like Zach roasts all of CJ's food takes. But I don't know. Does anything come to mind? Like
liver mush.
Liver mush. Something you like or dislike that the majority of people...
I hate chocolate, so... But I also do love pretzels and ranch.
What?
It's so good.
Wow.
I've never even thought of that kind. Like hard pretzels?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, everybody I talk to down here, they don't know what liver mush is. So.
I've heard of it. I don't even know what it is. What is that?
I mean, honestly, I couldn't tell you what it is. But I know back home, well, I think it's only like...
Don't you have a liver mush festival back home?
Yeah, we got a liver mush festival back home.
Where's back home again?
Shelby.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Is that the same thing as liver pudding?
No, it's completely different.
Okay.
It's almost
is it like the what they sell it in like a square?
Yeah, like a rectangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. If
Interesting.
that's what it is, that is the grossest
So-
stuff on earth.
Thank you.
No,
And I'm a Southerner, and that's the grossest stuff on earth.
Back home,
You just
that
stick
is-
a fork in it.
Back
Clip.
home,
Just
We gotta eat it like
back home, that is the go-to. Everybody eats.
I see it on a biscuit
Yeah,
there.
right. Yeah, you eat it on a biscuit with a little bit of mustard.
All right. Fair enough.
Mustard? Don't
Not a
tell-
mustard guy.
Don't tell me you put mustard on watermelon.
If you were to give up baseball and join the WWE, what would be your signature move? Zach, you've wrestled brothers your entire life.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you have any go-to moves?
CJ, have you thought
Or
any?
maybe your all-time favorite finisher? I don't know.
I mean, of course, you know the John Cena, but
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
I would do like a.
I like the Batista Slam.
Okay. Was that a spine buster or a power bomb?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Powerball.
What I used to do to Jake is I would pin his arms down with my knees and start smacking him in the face.
All right. I don't know what we call that. I don't know, that's the Zach Smack.
Zach Smack.
Smack nose. Brady says, "Would you rather fight one gorilla-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized gorillas?"
Oh, I'm doing 10 gorilla-sized chickens.
No.
Yes, chickens.
No.
10 chicken-sized gorillas.
A big old chicken.
I'm just thinking about what you said that you do with chickens back home.
Hey, you
Nothing.
Do we need to hear this?
No, it's no.
but
maybe off air. But the thing is, chickens they'll peck you, and if it's the size of a gorilla, that's going through you.
that's what I'm saying. I would do the gorilla.
Yeah, the 10 little.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You can just punt them.
Yeah, they can jump though, right?
I mean, a chicken that
Probably
big.
strong too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're not getting out of that one.
So which one y'all were
I'm
going with
taking
the
the-
chicken-sized gorillas?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike says, "Who snores the loudest on bus rides?"
I really don't think anybody.
I don't think nobody snores on the bus rides, but
Josh Gross has to be the loudest.
No, I mean, this weekend I roomed with Jake Hunter, and he might have been the loudest snorer. I mean, it sometimes it kind of made my heart skip a beat a little bit. I was jump.
Like he would wake you up?
Yeah, it would.
Holy crap.
I mean, it would scare me a little bit, but I told him the next day, and he said that's why he always lets me fall asleep first.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Charlie
nice.
Charlie Hodges said I was snoring this weekend. I had no idea, and I figured it out because I fell asleep like on my back, and my chin was kind of down, so I was like just getting caught in my throat. So
was that Thursday night, CJ?
No, Friday night.
Okay, well, so now I was gonna say if it was before your performance, he's have to do that
every night.
every before
night.
you pitch. But all right, anyway, all right. Well, those are the questions this week, gentlemen. We got Duke coming up on Tuesday, and then USF. You guys like playing USF, right? That might have been the guys before y'all that like the Packard and crew. So they used to talk so much junk.
oh yeah, all I remember watching Gavin tell a dude to get back in the box and hit a ball off the scoreboard.
I do remember that. Actually,
I don't know. They always play us really tough.
and
They're
I
a
feel
good
like
team.
they were pretty good then. They've taken maybe a bit of a step back, but
Well, last year they made it to
played us-
Super.
That's
they
right.
played us- They played us tough last year.
Mhm.
I mean, we split with them 2-2.
Should be some good games coming
For
up this
sure.
weekend.
For sure.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. That was fun, as always.
Yes, sir.
And keep up the great work.
Thanks, Clip. Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir. All right, Zach Agnew, CJ Mayhew joining us inside the Players Lounge. Ryder Giles joins us at 4 o'clock. Bryson Worrell at 4:30. We'll switch gears, talk football at 5 o'clock with Mike Houston, head Pirate football coach here on Pirate Radio Live. More to go after this.
The only way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the only way to get it is at Jersey Mike's, because authentic ingredients make a sub above. Jersey Mike's would like to dedicate the next 3 seconds to our new grilled portobello mushroom and Swiss sub. Trust us, it tastes good too, because fresh ingredients make a sub above.
Your vehicle is a big part of your life. That's why you should trust the team at Greenville Auto World for all your vehicle needs. Greenville Auto World believes in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Visit GreenvilleAutoWorld.net to see their fully stocked inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Need a lift kit, custom rims, or wheels? Greenville Auto World can upgrade your vehicle today. For sales or service, visit Greenville Auto World on Highway 43 in Greenville.
Hey guys, this is Kyra from Postcode Junction in Washington, where all your shipping needs come together. Did you know Postcode Junction is the only UPS, FedEx, and DHL shipping location in Washington? Postcode Junction is also the place for your Amazon returns. Need to ship a package the same day? Want to avoid the long lines at the post office? Come see us at Postcode Junction by 4:30 and we got you covered. Postcode Junction on 15th Street in Washington next to Tractor Supply. Go Pirates!
We have some exciting news at Angel Oak Home Loans. This is Talbot Green, and I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our team, Braxton Green. I've known Braxton his entire life because he's my nephew. He is also a recent ECU graduate and has lived in Eastern North Carolina his entire life.
This is Braxton Green, and I'm looking forward to working with you with your next home loan or refinance. Give us a call at Angel Oak Home Loans today at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers for my friends at Arc Point Labs. Just as I trust my teammates, you can trust Arc Point Labs to give you quick and accurate results for all your laboratory testing needs. If you are in need of COVID testing for your return to school, work, or for travel, Arc Point Labs is offering same-day PCR and antigen testing with little to no wait time. Please visit any of the 6 Eastern North Carolina Arc Point Labs locations or make an appointment now at onehourcovidresults.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Have you stopped doing your favorite activity due to chronic aches and pains? Let Eastern Physical Medicine and Rehab help. They provide regenerative injection therapy that can help with osteoarthritis, joint pain, carpal tunnel, and plantar fasciitis. Eastern Physical Medicine and Rehab will help you get back into the groove. Eastern Physical Medicine and Rehab, 2245 Stantonsburg Road, across from the hospital. Call 215-9294 for an appointment today.
This is Coach Blake Carroll, Defense Coordinator for East Carolina Football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, back with you here, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Looking forward to talking football in the 5 o'clock hour with Mike Houston. Looking forward to talking more baseball on the Players Lounge coming up, presented by Delcor with Bryson Worrell and Ryder Giles. We'll do that in hour 2 of today's show. While we have a moment, guys, real quick, wanted to talk about this. Who won the Kentucky Derby pool on Saturday?
Nobody.
Nobody. All right. It was fun to watch. I'll give it that. But
I was nowhere near a TV when that happened because I actually texted you guys and asked you.
You're like, Has it started? Who won? What's going on? Where? Yeah.
I just wanted to know if I was walking away with everybody's $10.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Unfortunately, nobody did.
Pretty good showing by Barber Road, our local horse. I think finished 6th, I believe.
That's not bad.
I had somebody ask me where Barber Road finished. I had no idea, especially afterwards. I was not worried about where Barber Road finished. I was worried about or wondering who this horse was and how we were going to settle this pool debacle.
Yeah.
And so it has been settled here in the first hour. But it was a great race, and it's going to be one that's going to be talked about for quite some time.
Speaking of debacles, the Hurricanes went to Boston, and a couple of debacles there in games 3 and 4. So that series is tied at 2 apiece. They'll play again on Tuesday night. We'll talk about it coming up more on Tuesday's edition of Pirate Radio Live. Got some good series going in the NBA playoffs because home teams have won throughout in the Sixers Heat and Mavericks Sun series. So both of those series are tied at 2 games apiece. Big ones tonight. Boston trying to not go down 3-1. It is 2-1 Bucks in that series. It'll be Boston on the road in Milwaukee at 7:30. And then have they ruled Morant out? No Ja Morant tonight? I think
they have him listed as questionable.
Well, the Warriors are 10-point favorites at home against Memphis. So that leans towards Ja Morant not playing, or if he does play, being very unhealthy in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thanks, Chandler.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, bud.
Yep.
So that's what's going on in the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dub Buck.
Dub Buck.
Already 2 finals in Major League Baseball. The Orioles knocked off the Royals 6-1, and the Yankees beat the Rangers 1-0. That was a quick one today in the Bronx as New York went at 1-0. Just 2 hits on the day for the Texas Rangers as the Yankees get it done at home. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back when we return. Ryder Giles joins us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. We'll continue on the Delcor Players Lounge and talk to Ryder, who was the Saturday starter for East Carolina. Pirates winning that game 8-5. The Memphis Tigers. We'll talk about that and more when we return on Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
The Inner Banks Home Builders Association presents Home and Garden Expo 2022. Now is your chance to be a part of it. Have a booth or be a sponsor of this new and improved, exciting event to be held Saturday, June 4th at Minges Coliseum in Greenville. Indoor and outdoor exhibit space is available to accommodate everyone. For more information or to sign up today, please visit the Inner Banks Home Builders Association website at ibxhba.org. That's ibxhba.org.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available. Visit us at beautybarmedispa.com. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Go Pirates!
I can't think of anyone who doesn't love a clean car, but how often do you actually go to the car wash? Does it take too long, or maybe it's just not a very nice place? Tommy's Express changes everything. Our wash is bright, inviting, clean, and fast.
I love the black conveyor belt. So easy to pull onto, much smoother ride, and safer for my car.
And when you join Tommy Club, you can wash as often as you like for one low monthly price.
I save money and time.
We're Tommy's Express.
At the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road, Greenville.
Pirate fans, get ready for a winning season and team up with Quality Equipment, your local John Deere dealer and proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates. When you do business with us, you'll get things done right. We're proud to offer a large selection of new and used John Deere equipment, a fully stocked parts department, and a highly trained staff who is here to support you throughout the life of your equipment. So get quality done right before every ECU game day and visit QualityEquip.com.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier American-style restaurant and bourbon bar with daily specials. And here's the lineup. Mondays feature $7 margaritas and half-price appetizers. Tuesday is stuffed seafood night. Wednesday is date night. Thursday is roasted smoked lamb chop night. Fridays is prime rib night. And Saturday is Italian night and is also Fred and Wilma night with our 36-ounce bone-in tomahawk steak just like the Flintstones. And on Sunday, it's our legendary brunch from 10 to 2. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Avoid the long check-in lines and congestion at the big airports and fly local at PGV. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has more American Airlines flights. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Pirate fans, the 2022 football season is going to be one for the record books. East Carolina is coming off a 7-win bowl season, and 2022 is shaping up to be even better. The Pirates need you to pack Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium this fall with a great home slate that includes in-state rival North Carolina State. The American Conference schedule features home games against UCF, Memphis, Houston, and Navy. Season tickets are on sale for as low as $125. Get your tickets today by visiting ECUPirates.com.
Pirate Radio.
The
voice of the Pirate Nation. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you have real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about the current real estate market? Or do you need a property manager for rental houses? ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX and SD Harris Properties can help answer every question you have and show you a stress-free real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. If you have real estate questions, Scott has answers. Give him a call today at 347-1857. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, back with you here on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll go back inside the Players Lounge presented by Delcorp and talk to a Pirate pitcher, infielder Ryder Giles. He joins us here on a Monday. Ryder, good to see you again. How you doing?
What's good? What's going on?
A lot of Pirate wins are going on.
That's right.
So let's keep that rolling.
That's right.
We'll start with the AAC Pitcher of the Week because you just mentioned him before we went on the air.
Yeah.
CJ Mayhew, 9 hitless innings for East Carolina and a crazy one Friday night. You guys are able to finally win it in the 13th. But what's it like sitting in the dugout, being on the field for that one, Ryder? It's a weird one because your guy's doing awesome and you can't touch the other guy.
Right. Yeah. We well, when there's a no hitter, obviously you don't want to talk about it. But we made sure to make it known that their guy had a no hitter in our dugout, trying to jinx his. But it was a lot of staying away from Mayhew, not talking to him, not doing anything to, ruin the vibe he had going. But man, he was awesome, and it was a lot of fun to watch. I hate he didn't even get the win, or the no hitter, and obviously it's a no hitter in my book, but obviously my book doesn't really count for anything. So.
And then you guys had a lot of chances in that game to break through, leaving guys on. It finally happened in the 13th. Ben Newton breaks the seal. But all those chances before that, Ryder, how many times did you think or say out loud, all right, this is it, this is the inning, and it never happened for whatever reason?
About 9 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was man, it was tough. But I made sure to give the hitters a hard time.
Oh, because you're a pitcher now.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Zach told us, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, how you've really changed your attitude on pitchers.
Zach's full of it because Coach G even texted me. He was like, well, I vividly remember you picking up balls whenever you played shortstop. So Zach's just, he's full of it, trying to, stir. I don't know. I don't think he's trying to stir anything up, but you know,
trying to make for good radio, maybe.
Yeah,
well, we appreciate that. I guess, even if it's not 100% factual.
Yeah.
So
fake news.
Ryder does not think he's above anyone now that he's a weekend starting pitcher.
No, absolutely not.
All right, good deal. Ryder, you go 3 innings on Saturday. I like the word they use, scattered 5 hits. Is that a good word to use?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't think maybe 1 or 2 of them were hit hard, but the other ones, I was like, man, that kind of unfortunate. But yeah,
it happens.
It happens, yeah.
No strikeouts, 1 walk.
Yeah.
You want to see more Ks, but that tells you you're pitching to contact, getting out. Right?
Yeah. I mean, no earned runs. I mean, it was, not my best, but I didn't think it was, egregiously terrible.
Hey, that's what you want to avoid, being egregiously terrible.
Yeah, 4 spot in the first is, obviously something you want to stay away from. So that was a plus, not doing that.
And we talked about it with Zach a moment ago, getting off to a good start on Saturday after going all those innings without scoring on Friday. But man, that had to make you and the rest of the team feel good to get 1 in the first, 2 in the second there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you can, especially on the road, whenever you're hitting first, you can put up that first one. It just sets the tone for the whole game, and obviously you feel better pitching with the lead. So credit to the offense kind of flipping the switch from Friday night, and then coming out and putting up 1 in the first, and then I think 3 more in the first 4 or 5 innings, something like that. So they did a great job.
Back-to-back sweeps, coming off losing 3 out of 4, 2 to Tulane, and then a midweek game against NC State. Does anything feel different in these last 6 games, or you guys, it's just kind of what you deserve. You're putting in the work each and every day, and you're getting the results you want.
Yeah, I mean, Zach said something today. We got our music back in the locker room, and since then we've went 6-0. So Zach's gonna say it's the music, but I don't know. I mean, we've we're in control of our own destiny right now in the conference, and if we take care of business, then we're right where we want to be conference wise, and Duke's starting to heat up a little bit, and then obviously Campbell's a sneaky team too. So we got some good ones left, and hopefully carry that momentum into the postseason.
And man, I don't know how much you follow this. I mention it every now and then on Mondays, but the live RPI for East Carolina right now 37, so that's jumped up 20 spots in the last couple of weeks. So you're getting wins, and also that number is helped by your opponents from earlier this year and them playing well. So it's almost like you're getting an added bonus for playing a tough schedule this year.
Right? Yeah, you kind of cheer for those teams you played earlier. You pull for Carolina to win, and Virginia Tech, all those teams. Hopefully make you look a little bit better.
Yeah. Talking to Ryder Giles here inside the Pirate Radio Studios. East Carolina coming off another sweep, and USF coming up next in conference play, Houston, to wrap it up. So you said you control your own destiny. It's not decided yet because Houston still up there in the standings. You got a 3-game series with them, but you guys have put yourself in a tremendous spot, 14-4. Great record to have in conference play.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And, we get to finish out with Houston, and we know they're going to come in and be ready to go because they'll the team right behind us in the conference right now. But South Florida, they're a sneaky team too. Like they can score a lot and get hot at the right time. I remember last year I think they were like 500 going into the conference tournament, and then won the regional at Florida. So they're nobody to sleep on either.
Still waiting to see what's going on with Jake Kuchmaner. You hope to get him back, but health wise, are you feeling pretty good right now? You and as a team heading down this stretch?
Yeah, I mean we're starting to get towards that point where everybody's body's a little sore, and you just gotta, with school being out, you gotta make an extra effort to get some treatment and take care of your body, and whatever. Everybody's different, so whether it's stretching more or maybe not throwing as much, kind of whatever you need to do to feel good and ready to go.
How are your glass ankles that have been talked about in the past? You've been off your ankles some, I guess, not being as short as much. So is the old man feeling in pretty good health these days? Maybe outside of the arm?
Here's the thing. yeah, knock on wood, I have not twisted it yet this year. So, I hope we didn't just go down.
Let's delete that. Let's edit that out.
Yeah. So I was trying to stay away from that.
My bad.
But if it happens this week, I'm coming back to you next week.
Yeah, we'd probably just cancel the show.
Yeah,
because Pirate fans will be upset with us for that one for sure. Ryder Giles joining us, East Carolina, ready for Duke. What, if anything, do you remember about that first meeting this year?
March
the 1st. You got to go way back.
Yeah, I remember we scored a lot of runs, but I think it was later in the game. I remember Logish pitched amazing, and their offense is tricky. They can heat up and hit a lot of balls out, but if you make you good pitches and like Logish did the first game and kind of bounce around and do a lot of different things, and then just not stopping on offense, keep it going.
Well, they're going to be fired up, Ryder, because they had 2 hits last time they faced East Carolina. Logish, as you mentioned, went 4, did not allow a hit, and then Terwilliger, Groves, Danny Beal combining to strike out 15 Duke batters and just 2 hits. So, and as Zach and CJ said a moment ago, they've noticed in past years that second meeting with Duke always tougher than the first. So
absolutely, yeah, and we know they're going to want to come into our place and beat us at home, so we gotta come out ready to go tomorrow night.
And pretty awesome that you'll finish the season 8 straight home games before heading off to Clearwater. So no flights, bus rides for a while. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
right?
Very good thing, especially getting back at 2 a.m. this morning.
Oof.
So yeah.
Were you done with school stuff?
Done with school. Yep. So that is a plus.
You're just a pro amateur baseball player at this point.
Couldn't have said it any better.
All right. Speaking of flights and buses, let's get to our questions this week.
Boy.
And this was from Mike. Who snores the loudest during bus rides? The previous 2 players didn't have an answer for the bus ride, but CJ said that Jake Hunter can really snore. Kept him up late.
Wow.
You got any answers for this one?
Lane Hoover can really get it going.
Now, he's your roommate.
He is.
Can you hear him like in a whole nother room?
Yes.
Oh,
you
wow.
actually can. But, it's weird. He'll, fall asleep in the most awkward-looking positions, and, his neck will be, literally upside down, and he's making some ungodly noises. I don't even know how a person of his size makes that noise. But I'd probably go with Hoover.
All right, there you go. We got a lot of fight questions in, and we have a lot of food questions. Would you rather fight 1 gorilla-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized gorillas?
1 gorilla-sized.
So a big old chicken.
Definitely the 10 chicken-sized gorillas.
Okay.
For sure. Gorillas can get really big, and
you think you can handle?
Yeah, the chicken would start. I think the chicken, that thing would, those things pecking at you. That would be a powerful peck.
They were worried. I think Zach said it would probably impale you.
It probably
was
would.
That big. Yeah,
it probably would.
All right, Ryder, if you were to give up baseball and join WWE, what would be your signature move?
Wow, that is. How do you even come up with that question?
That was from Rich. Rich is friends with you. Have been a WWE fan at times, right?
Right. It's been a while.
Do you remember any of the referees? Do you remember the one with blonde hair? They called him Little Nate because he kind of looked like Ric Flair, but he's like best buddies with that guy.
No way.
In fact, we were doing a pregame show, and they were listening together. His name's Charles Robinson.
Wow.
And I was like, holy crap, Little Nate is Pirate Radio guy. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what's your all-time favorite finisher or signature move?
The Rey Mysterios.
Oh, yeah, 619.
Yeah, 619, yeah. Something similar to that.
Were you the one that asked me last week about celebrity crushes?
Yes.
I got a new one.
All right, let's
So between last week and today, I've binged the entirety of Ted Lasso.
Oh,
have you seen that?
I've seen the first couple episodes.
But the girl in Ted Lasso, I'm a big fan of.
I'm glad you thought about my question.
I did. I was like, all right, I got one for Ryder. Okay. That is a great show. I got on really late to it.
Yeah.
But if you want a feel good show, check out Ted Lasso.
That is a good one.
All right, what's your favorite late night munchie?
Late night munchie, probably. I'd probably go with pizza. Pizza's usually usually find pizza pretty late.
Pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go with pizza.
Favorite cookout milkshake flavor?
I go chocolate M&M.
Okay. All right. Is a banana sandwich made with mayo or peanut butter?
Well, I hate mayonnaise, so I would say peanut butter.
Have you ever had a banana sandwich?
No.
Okay. It's funny because you could tell CJ Mayhew's an old country boy like myself. He was like, "Oh, mayonnaise," and then Zach
God.
said, "What are y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
So you're just not a fan of banana sandwiches at all.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'd be opposed. I just haven't tried. I mean, I know that it's a thing. Like,
and if you did, you'd go peanut butter.
I would go peanut butter. Yeah,
All right.
not mayonnaise for me. It's just, ugh.
All right, that was from Steve. Redbeard says, "Does pineapple belong on a pizza?" Speaking of pizza,
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, I could go either way here because I do like a Hawaiian pizza with the ham, the bacon, and
Right.
the pineapple. I'm okay with it.
So here's my thing. If somebody gets it, then I'll eat it. But I'm not going to be the one to order that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if it's there, I'll probably grab a slice, but I'm not going to be the one to order.
All right.
So
Fair enough.
I could sit on the fence with that one.
Tough one here from Mike P. Rank these buffets.
Oh boy.
So you got four buffets here
Okay.
to choose from.
Okay.
Which one are you going to first? Chinese, breakfast, pizza, or traditional, to which he says is like Golden Corral. So Chinese, breakfast, pizza, Golden Corral are the four options.
Okay, I would say breakfast, pizza, Chinese, and then Golden Corral would be last.
All right, breakfast first. You a breakfast for dinner guy?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but the occasional.
Always a good call.
Yeah, the occasional mix it in. Yeah.
I love a breakfast casserole or a hash brown casserole.
Yeah,
Man.
hash brown casserole is the way to go.
And Tony, back to food. What's your one food take that would get you roasted? Like, do you like something that others don't? Do you dislike something that's popular?
I hate ketchup.
Okay.
So that would probably be the
What do you put on your fries?
ranch.
Oh yeah, ranch it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably my one. Everybody usually gives me a weird look when I tell them I don't like ketchup.
So are you? The women in my life, my wife and daughter, are very picky. I have to get them like plain hamburgers, plain cheeseburgers. Like when you order a cheeseburger, do you have to specify like no ketchup, no?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I put a lot of stuff on it, but yeah, I don't do like the ketchup or mustard or.
I don't like tomatoes, but I like ketchup. Do you like tomatoes?
See, I don't. This is weird. Like, I don't like tomatoes, like sliced tomatoes, but I'll eat like salsa or
marinara.
Yeah, or like pico.
Okay.
On a burrito or something. But
I feel like there's somebody listening that's can figure out a lot about you.
Yeah.
With what you're saying right now.
They probably think I'm a weirdo.
There's no right or wrong answers. This is what it is. Thank you to the folks out there for presenting those questions.
Yeah, those were good ones.
Joe says, question for Ryder, is his dad still a commercial airline pilot? I was the first one to get him in the Pirate Club back when Ryder was a sophomore in high school.
Wow. Yes, he is. He flies for American, and he flies an Airbus. He called me and gave me some fatherly love for not knowing what airplane he flew.
Oh yeah,
that one episode I said I didn't know what airplane he flew.
So what's his schedule like? Like how many flights is he doing?
Yeah, it's so during the season it's kind of weird because he schedules it so far in advance to where he can be at most of the games. I think
nice.
my entire college career he's missed 4 games.
Oh wow.
So he does it so far in advance to where he doesn't work that much during the season. Last year when we didn't have midweek games, he would fly like Monday through Thursday, and then he would have Friday and the weekends off.
Nice.
To go. But then when the season ends, he's gone a lot.
So like July to January, he's flying quite a bit.
Well, the next couple months after the season, he's working a lot, trying to make up time from being at baseball games and all that good stuff.
That is a cool gig.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's I mean, it's cool because we go on the road and we'll go out to eat after games and stuff and kind of see the town and all that good stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
What's we'll update this. I'm probably asking in the past, but can you update your away city power rankings for this year? Like, what's the best place you've been? Not that you get to like sightsee or anything,
right? New Orleans was cool just because I've never been there, and it's like a bucket list place. New Orleans was cool. Memphis was, I don't know, not a huge fan of Memphis. Charleston's cool.
Yeah.
I actually have a buddy that goes to College of Charleston, so that was cool. His parents and my parents got a hotel room, and we met up after a game and all that good stuff. But I would say Charleston or Tulane was probably the coolest.
I remember. I don't know if my girlfriend at the time, if we were on a boat or some horse type thing where we went to Rainbow Road.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did all the touristy things.
All the things you probably wanted to do.
Yeah, that was on my list. Can we please do this before we leave?
That sounds like you.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah. I don't know why that relationship didn't work. Probably had something to be complaining the whole time we were in Charleston. All right, Ryder, keep up the good work, man. We will see you on the Diamond coming up Tuesday against Duke, and then a big series against USF. Anything else? Any golfing going on? How's you shooting? You said you were going to play last week.
I did play last week. Hoover, Sailor, and I went out and played, and we didn't play bad. We shot about 4 or 5 under together, so not great, but that's pretty good. But
yeah, that's really good, I would say.
Yeah, if we had Bryson, it would probably have been about 10 under.
Is he good?
He can hit it.
I can see him
He can
driving.
hit it a long ways, but
maybe if you take his drive and go from there, you guys.
Yeah, we used to make a pretty good team, Bryson and I.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, Ryder, thanks for hanging out, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Ryder Giles joining us inside the Players Lounge, brought to you by Delcor. We'll take a timeout, come back. Bryson Worrell joins us next, taking a few practice hacks with the driver in the green room. We'll come back with a lot more on Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,000 people, and we're one of the largest employers in Pitt County. Pitt County Schools is currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facility staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. Come work for a diverse, thriving school system and be an important part of ensuring success for the students of Pitt County who are the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org, or go directly to our job postings at bit.ly/PCS employment. That's bit.ly/PCS employment. Pitt County Schools, engaging, empowering, and elevating every student and every staff member every single day.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers in Greenville, plus the all-new Tiebreakers in Winterville. Do real burgers better than anybody. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, real burgers at its best.
Everybody loves burgers.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Christie's Europub is the perfect place to relax, grab a bite, and enjoy a drink. Located in the heart of Greenville and just a few blocks from ECU's campus, Christie's offers lunch, dinner, and late night with live music every Sunday. Come and have brunch Monday through Friday from 11 to 3 or Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. Scratch cooking takes time, so relax and enjoy a pint at Christie's Europub today. For the latest information, check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram or visit them online at christieseuropub.com.
Hi, I'm Annalie Newhoff.
And I'm Rob Campbell.
And we are with CopyPro. We have been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for almost 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology.
Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net.
CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
This is Coach Steve Shankweiler, offensive line coach for East Carolina University football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Alrighty, back with you here, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll talk Pirate football with Mike Houston, head football coach of the Pirates, and switch gears from our baseball talk as Bryson Worrell joins us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Bryson, you're a football fan, a Panthers guy, and a Pirate guy, I'm assuming, as well. And great season last year, having a winning record for the first time in a long time, and high expectations for ECU football this year. You fired up?
Yeah, I'm fired up. I mean, I'm expecting them to carry over what they built on from last year and have an even more successful season this year.
I was watching some highlights and thinking, like, after your eligibility is done with baseball, could you have like a fall where you could play safety for East Carolina or something?
Nah, no football.
You'd be pretty good out there, I think. Sticking to baseball, and man, what a weekend it was. AAC Pitcher of the Week, CJ Mayhew, going 9 hitless innings, and your bats were struggling to touch Memphis' starter. Have you ever been in a game like that before, Bryce?
No, that's probably, I talked with a few guys, it's probably the strangest game that I think I've ever been in, to have a guy go 9 no-hit innings and to still not get a win. So that's pretty crazy.
And then it continued on until the 13th. Finally, East Carolina breaking through with 4 and end up winning at 4-1. Memphis finished the game with just 3 hits in the entire game. And Bryson, you were saying that's the most at bats you've ever gotten in a game.
Yeah, had 7 at bats that game. Normally you have to play like we did, you have to play extra innings to get that many at bats or score a ton of runs. So
what was their guy doing? You said you had a couple to the track. You did get a hit in that game, but what were the opposing pitchers doing in that game to quiet the Pirate bats?
Yeah, I mean, their starter was really good. He had a good record coming in, and we knew that. But one thing he did, he didn't miss over the middle of the plate. He located his fastball and his off speed off the corner. He never really made a mistake to any of our hitters. I mean, he went 8 no-hit innings too, so he matched CJ inning for inning.
And how much is that a thing for you? How much is that discussed that the pitchers, they're going to make a few mistakes during the game. It's your job to take advantage of it. So that's what you're up there kind of hoping for, looking for, right?
Yeah, you're hoping to leave something over the middle of the plate that you can drive out of the ballpark, the gaps.
What was it like being on the opposite side of that, on CJ, being out there in center field and being in the dugout during all those no-hit innings? What was that like?
I mean, it was a quick game. I think we made it through 9 innings in like 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it felt like you were running out to the outfield, and you were out there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you're running back in. But CJ was working fast. He was getting the ball, he was throwing strikes and forcing contact.
And you guys had some chances to break through in that game before you finally did in the 13th. So Ben Newton gets that hit, and that had to be a big monkey off the back for you guys, right?
Yeah, it was. And Ben was awesome the whole weekend. I don't think he gets enough credit for how he catches and how he hits. I mean, he's done a lot for us this year, and it's good to see.
So you got that one Friday. You go ahead and put a run on the board in the first inning Saturday to go ahead and break that seal. And you get the win Saturday and then an explosion late on Sunday. So back-to-back sweeps, Bryson. What asked, Ryder and the guy, has anything changed? And not really. And you are Mr. Consistency, right? so what's going right for you guys, though, during this winning streak?
I think I mentioned it before a few times, but I think we're just playing to our ability. We're not trying to do too much at the plate or on the mound. I mean, we're just going out there playing our brand of baseball, playing hard, getting after it, and the results are going to be what they are.
There's a 24-hour rule in football that they always talk about. You win, you celebrate, you're happy, and then you move on to the next opponent. In baseball, you're playing 3 games a weekend. Yeah. You don't have time to celebrate anything, really. So what's it like when you get together with the team Friday after a win, Saturday after a win? How quickly do you put it behind you and kind of look ahead to the next one?
You enjoy it for the rest of the night. I mean, we get home, we relax at the hotel. Somebody tells some stories from the game. Yeah, we enjoy it. Then next day, wake up and it's the next day. You got to worry about the next game.
Yeah, and they come quick. You had a day off in the middle of the week last week, or no game. I shouldn't say a day off. You guys seem to always be working. But back at it tomorrow against Duke. Now, this is coming off a trip from Memphis, and we hadn't talked about it on the air yet, I believe, but you guys got in at what time?
Like 1:30 last night.
Yeah, so you might still be a little groggy here right now. What did you have to do today? Anything?
Yeah, we had a little breakfast and lunch at 11 o'clock, and then we had a team lift right after, but that's pretty much all we had today.
So a pretty light Monday, and you'll get back at it coming up Tuesday at home against Duke, and that is the trend to wrap up the regular season, home games. And you got to like that, not get on a bus or a plane, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. I think we've had 2 home series in conference so far, so it's going to be nice playing from the home crowd, getting that home field advantage into the last games of conference.
And we talked about the live RPI. East Carolina sitting at 37 right now. That number continues to climb, A, because you guys are winning, but B, your opponents that you've played earlier this year are having good years, and those road games help you out. And you said, Bryson, that this is the most you remember playing on the road in your career, right?
Yeah, I mean, we played a lot of games. I know we traveled up to Virginia Tech, what you mentioned about teams we played. I think they're ranked like in the top 5 right now. And so, yeah, we played some good teams this year. Had some adversity on the road, but it's all right. I mean, we're right where we want to be right now, and we're doing what we can.
Yeah, 14-4, really good record in the American. 2 series left to go. You got South Florida and Houston, and then a couple of midweek games sprinkled in there before you head off to Clearwater for tournament time. And I don't know, do you split it into seasons, like the non-conference, the conference, and then do you look at the conference tournament any differently, Bryce?
I think you kind of split up the non-conference and the conference a little bit, but going into the conference tournament is kind of just like a continuation of the conference play, kind of.
How much do you worry yourself about? Are we in a good spot at large? Do we need to win the conference tournament? Does that stuff come through your brain? Do you talk about it with anybody?
Not really. Yeah. I mean, we just know we got to go out there and play the best we can, and whatever happens, happens.
How many rings do you have?
3. I have 3 rings.
Regular season and conference tournament, or?
No, we got one my freshman year when we won the conference tournament. Sophomore year from winning the regional. Yeah, then last year from the regional.
All right, there you go. So time to add to that collection. This year for Pirate Baseball. Bryson Worrell joining us. Duke, man, the ECU pitching shut down Duke the last time you guys played. Just 2 hits for the Blue Devils. and you guys were able to tack on some late runs, win that game. But as Zach said earlier in the show, Bryson, he said seems like the second meeting with Duke is always tougher than the first, so they'll be ready tomorrow.
Yeah, haven't really done much homework on them. Really don't know how they've been playing recently, but yeah, they're going to come out. They're going to play their best game, and we're going to be ready to go.
That's coming up on Tuesday at Clark LeClaire Stadium. It'll be South Florida coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, East Carolina at home all week and next week. Bryson, we'll get to the nonsense questions for the day.
All right.
I enjoy it. You guys seem to enjoy it as well. Bryson, we found out last week you could beat up a lot of third graders. How about this? Would you rather fight one gorilla-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized gorillas?
I'm gonna have to go with 10 chicken-sized gorillas.
That seems to be the popular answer today.
I mean, a big chicken, that's pretty scary. Run away from that thing.
The beak, the claws on the feet on that thing. Yeah,
probably do some damage to you.
All right, you could potentially go into wrestling once your time as an athlete is done. Mm-hmm. If you were to give up baseball and join WWE, what would be your signature move?
The 619 from Rey Mysterio.
All right,
something like that. It's pretty cool.
Popular answer. Work the ropes. That'd be fun.
Yep.
What is your late night munchie?
Probably any kind of chocolate bar.
Okay. Favorite cookout milkshake.
Cookout milkshake. Probably just plain chocolate. I'm not really too crazy on going nuts with different flavors. So probably just get plain chocolate.
All right, Bryson, you're Wilson area, right? Where do you call home?
Sims.
Sims. All right. So, is a banana sandwich made with mayo or peanut butter?
I've always used peanut butter.
Okay.
I feel like mayo is kind of a strange combo. I feel like that just wouldn't taste right.
So I grew up having the banana with mayo, as did CJ Mayhew.
Is that a Western North Carolina thing?
Well, I'm from Winterville, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a country ass thing. I'm not sure.
How's it taste?
As a child, I didn't mind it, but now that I think about it, there's a lot better combos.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty strange combo.
Tell you what, try it sometime if you're desperate. But
I have to be desperate.
Bryson's going peanut butter. Probably a better taste there. Mike asks, who snores the loudest during bus rides? Or when you're rooming with a teammate on the road?
I've heard stories that J-Dub snores pretty loud and that Ben's had to throw like a water bottle or two at him in the middle of the night.
Is that fixes it?
He said he either puts earplugs in or tries something to make him stop, but it gets pretty loud at night.
That would be Wilcoxon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Wilcoxon.
All right. Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
For me, no.
Okay.
I've tried it before. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite topping.
Not your go-to?
No,
what's your go-to pizza
I'm just plain pepperoni.
Okay.
I like the cheese stuffed crust as well.
All right. This is a good one here from Mike. Rank these buffets. So Chinese, breakfast, pizza, and then like a Golden Corral. Put your power rankings together.
First, I want to go with Chinese. I mean, I can't turn down a good Chinese buffet.
What are you going for there? The lo mein, rice?
Going with rice, sesame chicken, some orange chicken. Pretty much anything they have, I'll eat. Probably then traditional afterwards, a little Golden Corral action. Then breakfast, then pizza.
Pizza last.
Pizza last, yeah.
10-4. And this is kind of an odd one, but what's your one food take that would get you roasted? Like, do you like something a lot of people don't? Do you dislike something that everybody likes? Like anything out of the ordinary come to mind for you?
Not really. I'm not really too strange of an eater. I'm pretty
basic.
Yeah, pretty basic eater. I guess like every once in a while I'll have like steak with ketchup.
That's funny because Ryder's
not pretty normal, but
yeah, Ryder's was he doesn't like ketchup on anything.
Really,
which it's a pretty popular condiment. So is that your go-to? Like no A1, no.
No, I normally just have plain steak. I normally don't use any seasoning.
But you are a plain eater.
Not seasoning. I'll season the steak.
No condiment.
Yeah, no condiment.
All right, ketchup on the steak. Bryson Worrell. I'm not going to say anything to him about it. Good stuff, Bryson. So Tuesday game? What are Wednesday, Thursday like for you guys between games?
Wednesday will be a practice lift day. Pretty regular, kind of spring practice day. And then Thursday will be just a practice, kind of prepare ourselves for the weekend, go over like a few bump plays, few defensive plays, and then get ready for Friday.
All right, and should be some good crowds. Excited to see the Pirates back home for the rest of the regular season. It'll be Duke on Tuesday, USF, and then next week Campbell and Houston to wrap up the regular season. And I might have asked you this last week. Is it a grind or does it feel like it's flown by? Because we're getting here close to the end.
It feels like it's flown by, honestly. I kind of didn't realize until a couple of days ago that we only have 2 weekends left. And I was like, man, it's kind of gone by pretty quickly. Clearwater's basically 2 or 3 weeks away. So
yeah,
it's been flying by.
But you can extend this thing. Just keep on winning.
That's right.
Make it as long as possible. Bryson, appreciate you hanging out, man. Enjoyed it.
No problem. Thank you.
We'll talk to you next week. Bryson Worrell, Pirates center fielder, joining us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Great job, folks, with the questions once again. We'll keep these rolling because the players enjoy it. I do as well. Take a time out, come back, wrap up this hour. Coming up at 5 o'clock, Mike Houston, head football coach of the Pirates, joins us in the Pirate Radio studios. More to go on Pirate Radio Live after this.
In studio with Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood. What's new, Jeff?
For 2 years in a row, we've been voted #1 in Greenville, so we're super thankful. For 2022, we've decided to make it the year of the customer. We're taking more COVID health safety protocols with some personal test drives where, you don't have the salesperson riding along with the customer. It actually makes them a little bit more comfortable and they can take a drive and kind of go where they want to go and drive it how they want to drive it.
Brown & Wood, your #1 dealership in Greenville and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
The only way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the only way to get it is at Jersey Mike's, because authentic ingredients make a sub above. Jersey Mike's would like to dedicate the next 3 seconds to our new grilled portobello mushroom and Swiss sub. Trust us, it tastes good too, because fresh ingredients make a sub above.
All aboard! Hop on the Emerald Express for a free ride through the Uptown District every Thursday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. The continuous loop begins and ends at GK Butterfield Transportation Center, but you can hop on and off at any of the 13 stops. With stops along Dickinson Avenue, Evans Street, the Town Common, and more, the Emerald Express is the perfect way to travel in the Emerald City. This trolley runs every 20 minutes, but don't worry, the stops are all footsteps away from all the businesses in the Uptown District.
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. This is Ashley from Shimmer. We are fully stocked with the latest apparel, shoes, and accessories and more. If you need gift ideas or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today. Looking for the hottest shoes on the market? Shimmer has the biggest selection of Hey Dudes anywhere. Shimmer has the newest Yeti products and colors. Want this year's most popular bag? Shimmer has a great selection of all your bog bag needs and accessories. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, and Jacksonville.
Safety comes first at Greenville Utilities. Did you know that by itself, natural gas is completely odorless? As a safety precaution, a chemical is added to the gas that gives it a distinctive and unpleasant odor. This allows you to detect the slightest amount of natural gas both indoors and outdoors. If you smell a strong odor of natural gas in or near your home, you should immediately call Greenville Utilities. GUC maintains staff around the clock in order to provide immediate response to emergencies such as natural gas leaks. You can count on GUC to keep safety job number one.
Warren's Hot Dog Pizza, homemade lemonade.
Hey Pirate Nation, Warren's now has 2 locations, in Greenville across from Ron Ayers Motorsports and the Chocowinity location next to the fire department. Stop in today for hot dogs, pizza, subs, apple and peach turnovers, homemade lemonade, and breakfast in Chocowinity featuring homemade cheese, ham and chicken biscuits, plus sausage dogs and more. Warren's Hot Dogs. Want some? Get some. Go Pirates!
This is Steven Igo. You've heard from me plenty on Pirate Radio Live and perhaps have read some of my work on HoistTheColors.net. Now, get an extension of our in-depth coverage on the Hoist the Colors podcast. From game previews to immediate post-game analysis to emergency podcasts for breaking news, we've got you covered. A cast of guest co-hosts from fans, former coaches, and other writers join me for 2 podcasts weekly to break down all things ECU athletics. Subscribe to Hoist the Colors now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.
In studio with Dr. Shondell Jones from Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness. What's new, Dr. Jones?
Yes, we just added 6,000 more square feet of gym space where we're now able to offer our athletic movement programs. They're age-specific programs that help you develop speed, power, agility, and strength to give you that athletic edge. So come by and see us at Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness on Arlington Boulevard or check us out online at kptonline.com. That's kptonline.com.
This is ECU assistant football coach Roy Tesh, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is Clip Rock.
Welcome back into the show. Very impressed, as I was, with Holden and Rajay and Sneed and DJ and Bruce and Xavier during the football season. With these baseball guys, it's a good and bad thing. It's a bad thing for radio listeners because they never get too high and they never get too low, and it is pretty consistent. Our conversations are the same after sweeping 2 series in a row as they were when they lost 3 to Bryant, or they struggled in the middle of the season and didn't have had a record below 500. And that is the sign of a good team, really, that they keep it consistent, never too high, never too low. And I'll say we've had fun with the guys every Monday that they've come in here, despite what's happened over the weekend. Obviously, a lot more fun and a lot easier to joke around when you're winning, and that is exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, these baseball players, I feel like baseball players in general have really good personalities, and all these guys that we have in here every Monday have really great personalities. And it's like you said, they stay consistent no matter. I mean, they started the season with a sweep, being swept against Bryant. They came in on that Monday, and I mean, look at them today. It's basically the same way. So they're staying consistent in their mindset, and they know that they have to take it day by day, and that's tough in baseball because you play so many games. But they're doing a good job with their mental and trying to stay focused as they end the season here in the next couple of weeks.
Did you say with their mental?
With their mental.
How about their chickens?
All right, Marshawn Lynch.
There you go. Chandler, sports are so superstitious. We always look to. So what clicked here? Like Chandler started wearing his Muhsin Muhammad jersey or whatever, and the Panthers started winning. I'm using a hypothetical here. How about when we started asking off-the-wall questions? Since then, East Carolina has been red hot.
That's true. I mean,
should we take some credit for this?
I think we should, and I think we have to continue this
into football season.
And really for the rest of our lives.
Right.
Well, yes, of course.
Have your lives been better these last 2 weeks?
Oh yeah. Especially my mental.
Chandler's mentals are in a good place.
My chickens are in a row.
Your chickens are in a roost, and everything's going great. Everything but our pools have been going fantastic.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how things go when we do another pool.
All right, so we are not this weekend, but next weekend is the Preakness, right? Well, it's definitely the PGA Championship. We might have 2 pools in 1 week.
Oh my God, we can't even keep up with one.
CJ, pretend like I'm Troy and just do everything I say, and look up the dates for the Preakness and the PGA Championship. See, look at that. I mean,
I'll do it.
Thank you, Shirley. We're doing a live radio show, and this guy is so loyal to one guy and not the team.
And it just so happens to be our boss.
Yeah, and it's quite disgusting, I got to say.
All right, the Preakness is on May 21st.
May 21st, says Shirley Rhodes. And that is going to be next weekend. When's the PGA Championship?
Hold on 1 second.
Guys, girls, you know what's going on
It should
here?
be the weekend of the 21st.
I know.
Hold on.
I think it starts the 19th.
CJ, please let Shirley do her job.
19th through the 22nd.
You take this segment off. You've been working hard today, having backdoor meetings with Troy D.
Why are you gonna tell me? Why are you gonna tell CJ to tell me to do my job and then you haul off and spit out the dates?
I'm guessing.
Oh,
So what are the dates?
I don't know yet. I'm getting to it. It's just the way he said it. I was like, excuse you.
I was listening to the encore edition of Friday's show of PRL. We were talking to Mark Greenhouse, Greeny, and I think he said
It's May the 19th through the 22nd.
All right,
Guys, we have 2 different pools we got to do next week
let's do it.
simultaneously.
Who's going to be the commissioner for?
I am going to be the commissioner of none of them.
I'll do golf. I got to figure out the rules, though. Is Mully in?
Look.
No, Mully's not in. Mully's not in.
For what?
Golf. Because I want to do the same rules we did last time, but I'll switch it up a little bit.
Well, see, I thought we were talking at the beginning of the show of Mully being the commissioner for the next golf pool. And I'm down for that. But that's when CJ was like, what?
All right, we'll talk to Mully later this week. As far as the horses go, CJ is going to be the commissioner for that.
Yep, you are.
You are.
You were appointed by your boss, by your
That's right.
by your commissioner, Troy Dreyfus, today. So
You are the commissioner of the Preakness pool. So get your rules ready.
and have them set.
Have them set, and we need to have a winner when it's done. Not this BS like today. Which, I feel like I did a good job arguing my point. At one point earlier today, Chandler said I should have won. But then I think you heard other evidence and realized maybe I shouldn't have won. All right, well, we got all that figured out. Let's talk some football. Mike Houston, ECU head football coach, joins us when we return. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. A lot more to get to and a lot of football talk on the way. We're back after this.
Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week from noon until 2 a.m., the Buck features live music every night of the week. Tuesday is karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday is acoustic night. Thursday is the DJ dance party. And Friday and Saturday nights, it's live bands. Check out the Buck's Facebook or Instagram page for more information. The Buccaneer Music Hall. We'll see you at the Buck. The Inner Banks Home Builders Association presents Home and Garden Expo 2022. Now is your chance to be a part of it. Have a booth or be a sponsor of this new and improved exciting event to be held Saturday, June 4th at Minges Coliseum in Greenville. Indoor and outdoor exhibit space is available to accommodate everyone. For more information or to sign up today, please visit the Inner Banks Home Builders Association website at ibxhba.org. That's ibxhba.org.
Temperatures are in the low 30s at 10 a.m., increasing sharply to 75 degrees by 1 p.m., and then dropping into the teens by 10 p.m. So before you go to work, put on some gloves, pack some shorts and a parka. That should cover you for the day.
Your heating and cooling take a beating. Guarantee your system is ready when you need it. Call Delcor. Buy a new train system and make no payments until 2023. It's hard to stop a train. With inflation and high gas prices, you don't need another payment. So buy this month and make no payments until 2023. Delcor, the service professionals.
I can't think of anyone who doesn't love a clean car, but how often do you actually go to the car wash? Does it take too long, or maybe it's just not a very nice place? Tommy's Express changes everything. Our wash is bright, inviting, clean, and fast.
I love the flat conveyor belt. So easy to pull onto, much smoother ride, and safer for my car.
And when you join Tommy Club, you can wash as often as you like for one low monthly price.
I save money and time.
We're Tommy's Express.
At the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road, Greenville.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Experience next-level adventure with Kawasaki Terex KRX 1000 sports side-by-sides featuring a combination of trail-taming power, sporty performance, and rugged capability. Whichever Terex KRX 1000 model you choose, you'll experience the ability to take on the toughest trails with unmatched comfort and confidence. Kawasaki Terex KRX 1000, your world, your adventure. See them today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Have you stopped doing your favorite activity due to chronic aches and pains? Let Eastern Physical Medicine and Rehab help. They provide regenerative injection therapy that can help with osteoarthritis, joint pain, carpal tunnel, and plantar fasciitis. Eastern Physical Medicine and Rehab will help you get back into the groove. Eastern Physical Medicine and Rehab, 2245 Stantonsburg Road, across from the hospital. Call 215-9294 for an appointment today.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico, a huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $7.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. To get the business services that are right for your business today, contact the team of experienced local bankers at First Bank. The team includes bankers you can trust like Ashley Capps, Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nesbitt. First Bank, together with their customers, they're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. First Bank, located on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Broad.
Back with you, Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Enjoyed talking to our guys inside the Players Lounge. CJ Mayhew, coming off the AAC Pitcher of the Week performance, had 9 no-hit innings in East Carolina's win Friday against Memphis. Also talked to Zach Agnos, Ryder Giles, and Bryson Worrell inside the Delcor Players Lounge. Now it's time to switch gears and talk some Pirate football with the head coach of the Pirates, Mike Houston, joining Troy D and I inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coach, welcome back. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Doing good. Good to see you again, Coach. Fired up September 3rd, 2022. Dowdy Ficklin Stadium open up the season against NC State. No, you got to be fired up about that. Could be a top 10 team coming into Greenville. Yeah, I mean they're talking about the college football playoff. They're talking about the highest preseason ranking in school history. They have high expectations there, so it should be a great matchup. Be good to have 51,000 enthusiastic Pirates there to greet them. That'd be awesome. I always ask you this: what are your expectations going into the season? Well, right now to beat NC State. that's it. So now we're excited.
This one's going to be a lot different than your first and last meeting at NC State.
Yeah.
And I was talking to...
I tried to forget that one.
Yeah. Talking to NC State's IGO, Corey Smith, who works for Pack Pride, and he said both teams are going to look a lot different. And this is the strongest each team has been in a battle in a long time in this series, where you have built up your roster. And as you said, Dave Doran's got it going too.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a good job over there. And he's, how long has he been there now? 10 years or so? It's been there a while. Yeah, he's one of the longest. I mean, you're in year, 4 now? Getting ready to start year 4. Yeah. I mean, time flies. It does. It's been a rough ride there for a couple of years. I was, I get on social media and these memories pop up. And it was like one of your first, I was like, man, has it been like 3-4 years already? So, I mean, That was like 2 studios ago. We've remodeled. So
I just remember you had the your kickoff deal down there
at the Hilton
first year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you that is back. By the way,
it's back
for September 1st, Thursday night. We're moving it to the State Theater, the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, presented by Bud Light, and we'd love to have you start the kick off the party.
Thursday night we can make that work.
All right, that sounds like another guest appearance by Coach Mike Houston. No, it was great. We had a lot of fun.
It was good.
And I know so your wife was able to attend, and some friends and stuff. It was a great time. I was going to I meant to tell you that ahead of time that we're bringing that back. So
that's good.
Always
it's a good deal. We joke around and kid around, but it is. I mean, there's a lot of excitement about the program. Again, we've got a veteran roster now. A lot of returning players. We're going to be a good football team. Now we got a tough schedule. I mean, that's a tough opener, but it's going to be a great matchup. And they're going to have a good squad. They're going to bring in here, so it should just be a real exciting way to start the season.
We ran a audio cut of you online promoting that you'd be on today, and it was from a few years ago. It was probably from your first season,
right?
And talking about we're going to turn this thing around, and it's going to happen. And when it does, look out, and the stadium's going to be rocking. Really, kind of now, 3-4 years later, you've kind of delivered on what you promised. I mean, this thing is turning around. People can sense it. They've seen the, success on the field. And I know you're not there yet. You're not where, we're done. The job's never done, as you know. But it's definitely light years from what you inherited.
Oh, there's no doubt.
You've got to feel a lot better about where you are now versus where you started as far as just the whole condition of the program.
Well, everybody forgot that I told everybody it's going to take a little while now.
You did tell me 3 years.
Yep. Well, I mean,
you said don't do anything. Give me 3 years no matter what.
Well, the reason why is you got to get in there and you got to build your roster. That's it. And that's now we sit here. We have tremendous depth on the offensive line and defensive line. I mean, we shouldn't have that first year.
Right.
We have experienced guys. We have guys that know the schemes. We've got, I think 2 of the best running backs, if not the best running backs in this league. You have an experienced veteran quarterback who's a proven winner. You have an outstanding number 2 right there with him. Your receivers, we've been able to address that this spring. So you've got a good group of weapons, tight ends, wide receivers. Defensively, your secondary is very experienced. So you're sitting here all of a sudden that, you're talking about, having a roster that's really in very good shape for the foreseeable future, and so that's why you're so excited about the season and the program.
Not only the guys that you've brought in, but now they know your system.
Right.
They know the playbook, so to speak. They understand what the culture's all about.
I was about to say that's the big thing. They know. I mean, they're going to. They're off for a couple of weeks right now. We have a team meeting on May 22nd. We start workouts again May 23rd. The one thing I know on May 23rd is they're going to work hard. They're going to compete. They understand, all those culture things that we were trying to build that first year or so.
Mike Houston joining us, and you talked about the schedule a moment ago. Have you ever been a part of a schedule where you opened up 4 in a row at home?
No, I like it. Now, we're probably going to destroy the economy at Atlantic Beach in the month of September because, every weekend we got a home game, but I like it. No bus rides, no travel. I know exactly where I'm going to be sleeping on Friday night, each of those first 4 weekends.
For you guys, you got to play the games every weekend anyway.
Yeah.
Whether they're here or somewhere else. It's actually easier on the team. I think it's going to be, in many ways, ironically, harder on the fans by having 4 back-to-back.
Well, Troy's already, I hope you're getting ready for 4 straight tailgates.
You had better be in shape when September 3rd
I've begun my training.
A month long.
It really starts Memorial Day weekend for me when I get into really game mode. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot if you take it, if you tailgate and you do everything and all the events and everything else around Pirate football, the Free Boot Fridays, our kickoff party. I mean, when you put it all together, not just a game, but everything around the game and leading up to the game, it's especially in Greenville, it's going to be some busy weekends, and it's going to take a toll. And what did I say, Clip? If I make it to October without this killing me, I'll be very happy.
Huge accomplishment. Yeah. And you've got 2 stretches where you have back-to-back road games, but at least you don't have like 3 in a row.
Well, I really appreciate whoever scheduled that late October trip to Provo, Utah. They're going to be top 25 also, and really a great football program. And it's you got them stuck right there between UCF and Cincinnati. It's going to be a tough stretch right there.
Yeah, the schedule is not it's not cupcake for
No,
any
it's
stretch
not.
of the
But like I
from any
said,
stretch of the imagination.
We've got a good football team, so it's going to be exciting.
Let's talk about a big event coming up this Thursday. I've been banging the drum on this thing forever. It looks like, I'm not saying it's a reality, but the reality that it is now going to go public and happen, and the fundraising for it, and the reality that it could become a reality is starting, and that is the indoor facility, not just for football, but really for this whole university and the department. Obviously, football, I think, needs to have priority in there. But now going to be announced this week officially, the fundraising campaign to kick off the brand new East Carolina Athletic Department indoor athletic facility.
Yeah, we're excited. So we've got a lot of great momentum already with some of our donors. We need everybody involved, no matter how much they can be, because it's going to cost probably in the neighborhood of $20 million is what I feel. There are people that think it'll be less than that, but I'm just not. I think it's going to cost about that.
And this has to be done. I was talking with some ECU officials about this last week. Unlike other projects that could use state money or you could finance, this project has to be raised privately, is my understanding, and also will need to be paid for before they even break ground.
Well,
so
you got to have
the financing in place.
Yeah, you got to have everything in place, the commitments and all that stuff. So
the ramp up to this is real. Like you can't be, hey, I'll donate, but I'm gonna split it up for 10 years. It's something that you kind of need now, right?
Right, and that's why it has been a little slow to announce it. The Pirate Club's been actively fundraising for it all year. Right. And so that's why I say we've got a lot of commitments already. And really excited about the momentum we have for it.
Now, this is going next to the practice field, is my understanding.
Yeah, right next to the turf football practice field right there.
So, and that's currently being used, I think, a lot by lacrosse.
Well, there's an auxiliary turf field there right now. They're going to move that field somewhere else.
Okay.
And then the practice facility will hook on to the rest of our practice facility. That way.
So you'll have an indoor facility, you'll have your turf field, and then you'll have your grass fields.
And then they got the bay doors on the side so that if you have some of the pop-up thunderstorms, you can kind of go in and out. Doesn't disrupt practice. It'll be climate controlled. I mean, it's going to be the real deal.
How big is that? Really, the missing piece to this program, and how important is it to have this facility built?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, there's only 2 FBS schools in the entire Southeast region that don't have an indoor practice facility, and that's us and UNC Charlotte. I mean, everybody else is either building one right now. Georgia Southern's building one, Coastal's building one, Liberty has a very nice one. Of course, all the ACC schools have one. So it's, we're a little bit behind without the facility.
Yeah.
Once you get the facility, I feel really good about everything we have. I mean, it's, we have facilities to recruit to once you get this indoor finished.
I was going to ask, is it more about the practicality of it, having it in Eastern North Carolina with all the storms, or is it more about recruiting and keeping up with it?
Yeah,
it's both. Yeah. I mean, obviously the vital thing, from my seat most of the time is that, right now if we get a lightning storm in season, you're trying to go inside in Minges if volleyball's not practicing, if basketball's not practicing. And of course those are their courts, so they take priority. If they're practicing, you lose the practice because you have to squeeze practice in between class schedules and other things. So you're pretty locked into what window you have the players. So it's definitely a necessity from a practice standpoint. Other reasons, like during preseason camp, we do walkthroughs in the evenings, hot, humid. The kids have practiced, been working out all day. It would be nice to be able to take them in a little bit more of a controlled environment instead of having, it's fine 1 or 2 days, but you do it for 25 days. I mean, it takes a toll on your body as far as, ramping up for your opening game. So, a lot of that stuff. And then the recruiting piece. I mean, it's, people use this against us that we don't have a facility right now.
And we were talking, Coach, out there, NFL Pro Day, that would have been a perfect day to have an indoor facility. It was kind of overcast. It was very cold, a little dreary.
No doubt.
And that would have been the time, okay, let's move this indoor and not have to worry about the
controlled environment for the kids.
And it's better for them, too.
Correct.
Especially on a pro day situation like that. Once again, talking to ECU head football coach Mike Houston. Houston as he joins us here in studio live on Pirate Radio. Pirates kick off the season September 3rd here in Greenville against NC State. Coach Houston going into his 4th season now leading this Pirate program. We talked about improving the facilities. That's going to be some exciting news to come out later today. The arms race, though, never ends in college football. And now the new Wild Wild West, in my opinion, is what is referred to as the NIL, the name, image, likeness, which got approved about this time last year by the NCAA. And I remember talking about this early on because we were one of the first people to do an NIL deal with players. And I said, this is going to become basically legalized, pay to play, basically.
Well,
and it's really kind of, I said, they're going to weaponize this for recruiting, and that's exactly what has happened. You've seen schools now that have used this. This is their recruiting tool. You come here, we'll pay you X amount of dollars. It is really kind of, I don't want to say gotten out of hand, but I guess it's been good.
It's getting out of hand quickly.
But it's been great for the players that are benefiting from it, but not all players are. But it is the whole, in just a year, it has just gone crazy with this NIL stuff. And how does schools like East Carolina compete when you see these big schools paying players tens of thousands of dollars just to be on the roster? Yeah, I don't. It's at the top of the college football world. It's gotten completely out of hand. I mean, I am, as we were talking before we came in here, we have to find ways to better financially support the players, more so than what we've been able to do. And I've always been an advocate for that. But this stuff where it's getting completely out of whack. I mean, I wished someone with some common sense would have said, "Hey, let's find a way to help all the players equally." I'm all for that. It should have been maybe like a cap on it, like the cost of attendance has a cap on it.
Right.
Hey, I'm all for it too, but maybe
help us increase cost of attendance. Do something like that. But and there's no way they're putting the rabbit back in the hat. I mean, it's out there now.
That's what I was going to say. The horse has left the barn, so to speak.
Yeah, so the
ship has sailed.
Eventually, I think it'll end up being some kind of a semi-pro model. I don't know, but I don't know how many years that's going to be. But it's nuts.
But this is another thing you have to compete against. It used to just be going up against, they recruit against you with facilities or this or that or the region or it's not big, Greenville's not big enough or all the, they try and negative recruit against you. Now it's this once again has been weaponized as a recruiting tool, good or bad, I guess.
Well, and, we have to find ways to support our players with this. And that's, I want our alums to get behind this and I nor anybody else has expectations of doing what some of these schools are doing. But if we can help our players with some NIL deals, everyone will benefit. And it's, businesses using them for advertisement, just whatever level donor being able to, support some kind of collective or whatever. I mean, there's lots of ways to get involved, but, schools that we recruit against are actively doing NIL deals. We've got to get our stuff going.
I saw your line from the IGO article where you said, guys are coming in asking you, hey, what NIL deals you got lined up?
Yep, and we're not using it in any way in recruiting or anything like that. There are rules that are allegedly in place. They better start enforcing them, right? Because if they don't start enforcing the rules, you're going to have an even wilder Wild Wild West. It's one of those things where you can't use it as an enticement at all.
What do you think about the state of college football right now as you see it as a Division I head coach and you look at the future of college football? Where do you see things?
I'm concerned. I think there's no leadership. There's nobody that's, a strong leader for everyone. And I think it's concerning to everybody sitting in my chair.
How would you fix it if you were commissioner of college football? What would you do?
I don't know. You have to figure out some way to have some kind of accountability and some kind of governance for everybody. Like I said, until somebody cracks down on one of these schools that are using this as a recruiting tool, that are actively involved in it, until somebody cracks down on somebody, there's no accountability right now.
Why don't we take a break? We've got Coach Houston here with us. We're going to continue to talk ECU Pirate football for the hour. We'll wrap up Spring ball, we'll take a look ahead towards the summer workouts and the fall season coming up. We'll talk a little roster management, some of the new guys, new faces clip that Pirate fans may not be aware of.
Got a giveaway as well, Troy D. We'll do that at the end of next segment. So stay tuned. A lot more with Coach Mike Houston when we return after this.
In studio with Jeff Stein from Brown and Wood. What's new, Jeff?
You know, everybody's thinking we're having some inventory issues in the car business, which some of it's true. But the good news is, you know, we're getting vehicles from the factory every single week. So what the customer can do is come in, get an appraisal on their trade-in if they have one. They can pick a vehicle that's incoming and actually kind of build it how they want. And then when it gets here in the next 6 to 8 weeks, they're actually taking delivery of a new vehicle.
Brown and Wood, your #1 dealership in Greenville and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Thursday, September 1st. Save that date, Pirate Nation, because the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party is back.
That's right. The excitement for the 2022 football season is building every day, and we are super pumped about the return of the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party presented by Bud Light on Thursday, September 1st.
Save the date now and stay tuned for more details coming soon about the Party of the Year, just days before ECU takes on the Pack in Greenville.
We are Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, Classic Cola, Cherry Cola, Citrus Soda, and Orange Soda. You hear that? It's seltzer with a pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Pick up some new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda at your favorite retailer today. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989, and the official beer of the ECU Pirates.
Hey guys, this is Kyra from Postcode Junction in Washington, where all your shipping needs come together. Did you know Postcode Junction is the only UPS, FedEx, and DHL shipping location in Washington? Postcode Junction is also the place for your Amazon returns. Need to ship a package the same day? Want to avoid the long lines at the post office? Come see us at Postcode Junction by 4:30 and we got you covered. Postcode Junction on 15th Street in Washington next to Tractor Supply. Go Pirates!
Pirate fans, the 2022 football season is going to be one for the record books. East Carolina is coming off a 7-win bowl season, and 2022 is shaping up to be even better. The Pirates need you to pack Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium this fall with a great home slate that includes in-state rival North Carolina State. The American Conference schedule features home games against UCF, Memphis, Houston, and Navy. Season tickets are on sale for as low as $125. Get your tickets today by visiting ECUPirates.com.
Hey Pirate fans, Derek Pizzeni from Carolina Wealth Management. Are you a fiduciary? That's a question every investor should ask their advisor. A fiduciary is an individual who acts in the best interest of a particular person or beneficiary. Is your advisor a fiduciary? You should know it's your money. At Carolina Wealth Management, we do things differently from other investment firms. To learn more about the benefits of working with a fiduciary advisor, visit mycarolinawealth.com. That's mycarolinawealth.com.
This is Mark Washington with Max Sports Performance at Max Fitness. Our facility has reopened and is following all safety protocols. The best thing you can do to strengthen your immune system is, of course, to work out and exercise on a regular basis. I can assist you as your performance coach. You can also enjoy the benefits of a private facility. Avoid the crowds and work out at Max Fitness. Now is the time to get healthy. Max Fitness, just off Highway 43 in the old Ace Hardware building behind Speedway in Greenville. Call me, Mark Washington, 902-4877.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
This is Tim Doust, ECU Football Special Teams Coordinator, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
All right, back with you on Pirate Radio Live. You're listening to our live edition here on Monday. Coming up at 6 o'clock, the Brian Bailey Show. We talked about it last week. Tom McClellan, who has been here a long time, Troy D., will be leaving his role at East Carolina, taking on a new opportunity out there, and did a little walk down memory lane with Brian Bailey on the Brian Bailey Show earlier today at noon, and we heard from a couple of former Pirate football coaches, Ruffin McNeil and Skip Holt. So it was a really cool show. If you missed it, you can check it out at 6 o'clock. Coach Houston, you were going to be a part of that, but you had a prior engagement.
Yeah, I had a speaking engagement today, so I couldn't participate, but I made sure Brian let Tom know. So excited for Tom in the next part of his journey.
And he's done an awesome job. Been great to work with. And Skip Holtz on that show, undefeated in the USFL. Coach, have you watched any of the Pro League?
I have not.
I have not either. So. Troy D?
I've watched a little bit of it, and when I have, it seems like Skip's on, actually. But he said he has his falls available.
That's right.
And he's never been able to tailgate, so we're going to invite Skip down and come see some Pirate football from the other perspective. And let him tailgate a little bit. And I tell you what, every time we do this clip and we have like the former players back that never get to tailgate, they they're like, oh my God, I had no idea what we're missing. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ed Watkins can't wait to get back here again.
My wife tells me it's pretty good. So.
I was going to say, you don't get to tailgate, you don't get to watch college game day.
It's kind of like, I guess, if you were a kid at Christmas, except you're Santa Claus, so you don't get to participate at all other than giving stuff away. But like, if you were on the other side of Christmas, like the kid that receiving the gifts, you don't ever get to receive the gifts. You just have to provide them.
We obviously have a great tailgating scene for our games. So that's why I say those first 4 weekends, I tell you what, you better be in shape now.
I know. No kidding.
Or you'll crawl into October.
You better have your mind, body, and soul right.
There's no doubt.
It's going to be a long stretch.
We talked to you
I've never done anything like that before.
Before every game, we talked to you on the pregame tailgate. You're going to sound a lot different September 3rd compared to September 24th.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's four big ones, though.
Cliff, we've had back-to-back home games before. I think one year we had 3.
I think we've had 3.
About killed me the year we had 3. 4 could be it, Coach, and if it is, I just want to say it was great knowing you. I enjoyed working with you in your program, and I wish you all the best. All right, let's talk about, God, where do we want to go from here?
Let's go Greenville Armada.
Yes, okay.
That's Armada tomorrow.
Yeah, so you've got a new basketball coach that you're touring with.
Yep.
You've got a speaking engagement here in Greenville, so folks that want to interact in person, I think it's $20. You get dinner included, and it's here in Greenville. Probably need to go ahead and RSVP now if you haven't done so. How are the Armadas going? What do fans want to hear about?
Tomorrow's the first.
Oh, it's the very first one.
Tomorrow's the first
so
one.
It kicks off. So what will you be talking about? And have you met the new basketball coach and your thoughts on him?
So Mike and I have texted back and forth a lot. He's been pretty busy, and I've been pretty busy. We haven't met in person yet, so tomorrow will be the first time we meet in person. But
got Mike on the road.
Excited to have him on board. But just state of the program, a lot of the same things we're talking about today. Just excitement about the season, the opener against State, the home slate. You got 7 home games next year, so just that kind of stuff.
Kenny wanted to know on our Facebook Live feed. We talked about this before we went on the air, Coach, and I was asking you about what you get if you get any breaks this summer around July 4th. What do you have planned? He wanted to know if you do have any downtime during summer. What's your favorite place to go when you get a chance to get away?
Isle of Palm, South Carolina.
That's the go-to.
Yeah, no doubt. That's kind of our home base. So. That's where when I get done with this coaching gig, that's where you'll be able to find me.
That's where you'd like to retire to.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
When are you retiring?
Not anytime soon.
Okay, just checking.
The 13-year-old and the 9-year-old.
Keep you working for a little while.
And my wife's affinity for TJ Maxx.
I understand.
Is going to keep me trying to be gainfully employed.
At least you get some good value at TJ Maxx. It could be a lot worse, Coach.
Nah, she spends a lot of time in there.
All right. Well, who are some of the players we should look out for this year? You know, we got some great returning guys, but there's a lot of new guys that are on this roster too. Let's talk about some of the new names that Pirate fans may not be familiar with that are going to be seeing action that you expect to see as playmakers this year for fans to keep an eye on. And hey, remember these names. Who would they be?
Well, I mean, I think a couple of the newest names are Isaiah Winstead, transfer receiver from Toledo, and Jarrett Garner, transfer wideout from Duke. Jalen Johnson, you know, everybody kind of heard his name throughout spring practice, even though he was, you know, a little nicked up, you know, through part of the spring. But, you know, those are our two newest Pirates. You know, both kids, you know, have great length. They're 6'3", 6'4", really good speed, experienced guys. You know, they're going to come in and make an immediate impact.
Playmakers.
Yeah, I mean, we have some young returning receivers. They're going to be great, you know, great guys to come in and be, you know, leaders, experienced players, really, you know, help that room play at the level we need it to.
All right. What about on the defensive side?
Well, I mean, we got most of them back. You know, J-Mac and a couple of the seniors that graduated, you know, are gone. But, you know, just about everybody on that side of the ball, you know, everybody knows them. You know, Xavier and Miles inside linebacker position. You know, Gerard and Jira. You know, at that outside backer safety position. You know, Jawan Powell in the secondary, Julius Wood in the secondary, Malik Fleming at corner. DeMille Hickman had a great spring at corner. So, you know, a lot of those guys are known commodities. Our D-line, you know, we played them all in 2020, and we talked about, you know, the difficulties of playing true freshmen. Well, now they got a couple of years of experience under their belt. They're still young,
right?
But they're experienced. So excited about, you know, we're going to rotate, you know, 9-10 players there on the defensive front.
Yeah, that was my question. How many do you feel comfortable with playing on the D line?
A lot.
You double digits, just about.
A lot.
That's great.
I mean, it's and the thing is, you know, that first year, I don't know if you remember, you know, those guys were playing 95 snaps a game, and they can't go that long. You know, Alex, I mean, he played 90 plus snaps every week. You know, if you can play them, you know, 50 snaps, 45, 50 snaps.
Keep them fresh.
They stay fresh. They can play at a very high level. They're going to be much more productive. And so that's really the key up front.
You talked earlier about having some depth on that O-line.
Yeah.
And that is so important, too, because they're kind of the unsung heroes. The more protection you have, and that's always been an Achilles heel, I feel, for us here at East Carolina, is just kind of trying to find those guys on the O-line and having depth there. It hasn't been something that's been easy to come by. But if you have it, boy, being able to give Holton that extra second or two makes all the difference, being able to open up those gaps for the running backs. Right. I mean, it really can make you or break you. So what's your expectation with those guys this year?
Well, this is by far the best offensive line we've had. I feel very good, too deep, you know, with guys that I feel like are starting caliber linemen in this league. And, you know, we have some new faces, Justin Redd and Ben Johnson coming in here as transfers, and then they're going to compete for playing time immediately. But then you got all the guys that played last year. You know, Noah Henderson is an experienced veteran guy that's played at a very high level. Avery Jones, an experienced, you know, guy that's played at a very high level. Nashad Strother had a really, really strong spring. Isaiah Foote had a strong spring. You got Bailey and a couple of the other guys coming off of some surgeries in the off season. So, you know, we have a group where it's, you know, you're not just one deep.
Yeah, you mentioned
the front
earlier on defense, trying to get those guys 50 to 60 snaps, keeping them fresh, rotating guys in. How do you manage that on the offensive side? Is it the same philosophy, or is it harder to do that?
You know, you play. Probably they play a little bit higher rep count on the offensive line, but you know, certainly we're going to have tremendous competition. And you know, the thing that's really gotten us the last couple of years has been injuries. And so at least now, if you have an injury, you know, it doesn't just decimate you know, your front.
Keziah Everett's a guy you brought in when you recruited all those defensive linemen. He's made the switch to the offensive side, and we've seen some of those position switches work out for you. What's your philosophy on those? Is that usually coach-driven? Is it a player meeting with you and Talk about the position switches that we see each and every year.
It could be either, and really, it's and that's part of the trying to figure out how to get guys on the field. And that's it. Is how can guys get on the field and maximize their eligibility, maximize their potential. And for Kazai, it was purely a fact of he was not going to play defensively, and so he's made the switch to offensive line. He had a good spring this spring. He's learning how to snap right now. He'll be a guy that will play for us in time. It may be another year. He may be, a quality backup this year, and it may be another year before he plays a lot. But certainly he's a very popular kid in the locker room. He's an important part of our team, and we want to find a way to get him on the field.
We talked earlier about NIL and how that's changing the face of college football. I think the other big development over the past few years has just been how hot the transfer portal has become, and that's become a factor. And really honestly, it's good and bad in many ways. You've been able to use it to your advantage in bringing new guys in. And let's be honest, sometimes a guy comes and may not be a right fit. It just may not be perfect, and they can then use the transfer portal to have another opportunity somewhere else. So it flows both ways. It's not all a lot of people want to just bash it, but it's not all bad, right?
No, and it's been probably more of a positive than a negative for us. And my only concern with kids when they do enter the portal is just making sure they find somewhere to go. Because it's a black hole now. There's a lot of players that go in there that never play again, and so we really, we're in a lot of conversations with guys when they're, looking to go somewhere where they have a chance to play more, looking for a place where that's a little bit better fit, for their ability level. We really try to help them find somewhere where they'll have an opportunity to be on scholarship and a chance to play.
When you have guys that want to leave early to go to the NFL, and we think the world of Tyler Snead and stuff, but something could still happen with it. But if it doesn't, you look back at that going, I wish he had stayed here one more year, continue to develop. Will that be used as far as other guys that want to go out early, saying, hey, maybe the best thing is you finish your career here and then go on?
Well, what we try to do is, we have a lot of contacts with the NFL, and so we'll do a draft evaluation where we send a kid's name in. The NFL will do a draft eval on them. We did one for Holton last year. We've a lot of scouts, some people in scouting departments in the front office. We'll use all those people to help educate players if they're thinking about making a decision. I'll give them my opinion, but really we rely on the NFL to help us, give them a great evaluation. And if they choose not to listen to that, then that's when they're kind of on their own. It's honestly it's played out about like I thought it would with J-Mac and Tyler, and I thought they both should have stayed, but that's my personal opinion. They've got to do what they think is best for their life. We all do. We all make decisions for our life. Once they made that decision, I fully support it.
This is a kind of a related question to that. Should the NCAA, speaking of NCAA, and there's so much that's screwed up with the NCAA, but should they allow players that like them that say, okay, we're going to try and go pro, but don't get picked up to be able to come back if they don't get signed and they don't go pro?
I wish they would find a better way to allow it. Because now once they sign with an agent, they're done. So as soon as Tyler signed with an agent.
But see, that's the funny thing about this now, because all these players now through the NIL have advisors. They don't call them agents, but guess what they turn into? So it's just a backdoor way.
It's like it's becoming archaic.
Listen, I know a lot of these guys. They have advisors now. When they're in school, the second they're out of school, that advisor becomes, guess what? It had changed its title. Oh, well, there's an agent now. So it really is kind of silly. A lot of these rules, I think, that the NCAA has.
Like I said earlier, we need some leadership.
Yeah.
Josh with a question, and this is a popular one, Coach, but he's asking, do you envision using Keaton Mitchell and Rajee Harris in the backfield at the same time this fall? Any formations with those guys, those playmakers on the field at the same time?
We'd like to, yeah. We did it a little bit last year. We'd like to do it more this year. I think with those two and with our tight end room, with the quality depth we have there, I think you can get in a lot of different personnel groupings with all of those guys together. The big thing right now is we need somebody to step up and be that third back. Where we tried to really push Pop this spring. to try to bring him along. He's got to continue to improve because, we're very fortunate to have two quality running backs, but the wear and tear on those two backs, throughout the course of the season, we're going to have a third back.
And I credit the conditioning, the health of those two guys, and the way you use those backs that they were able to make it through the whole year with basically just them two playing.
They were beat up by the end of the year. I mean, they're both really, really good players, and they both are. I mean, I love them. I wish I could clone them.
Saw Rajay doing a camp with kids this weekend. Keaton's been out there. They seem like really good.
They're just quality human beings in addition to being, outstanding players.
Got summer workouts coming up. How important is that to what you got overall program?
That's the next piece now.
What do you have in store? Is anything different this year versus like what y'all did last year?
So one good rule change is that we're able to actually do more football stuff with them coaching staff wise this summer. So it'll be a combination in the month of June of lifting and running with Coach Williams and his strength staff, and a couple of hours a week in the film room and on the field, basically kind of practicing. So we'll do install throughout the month of June. Then July is all Coach Big John and his staff.
What's your favorite time of year to actually coach? Just straight up coaching, not recruiting, not the job. Is it coaching spring ball? Is it coaching in the summer? Is it coaching in season? When do you really enjoy the most?
You like all of it. I mean, there's nothing like the fall though. I mean, you're preparing for games and, putting the game plans together and coaching the kids and then seeing them perform on game day. Certainly that's the highlight, but you love all of it. I love spring practice. The players don't love it as much as the coaches do, but it's always enjoyable anytime you're out there.
If you've had plenty of time to evaluate the tape on spring, and I don't want to get into who won the spring game and it was a tie.
It did it perfect.
Yeah, you probably would prefer it that way. But how much progress do you think was made this spring?
Oh, a ton. I mean, we actually look like a football team. I mean, you look at first year, I was just trying to get them to hit somebody. We were slow and non-physical. So we look like a football team this spring.
Holt Naylor's obviously going to get a lot of the attention.
Right.
He's coming in for his final season. This is his swan song. He's a local kid. We all know his story very well.
Yep.
A fan favorite, if you will, and a chance for him to really elevate his reputation, his game, as he hopes to make it to the next level. This year is very important for him. After and knock on wood, let's hope everything stays healthy. As an incredible year that we all envision. Next season, the torch will be passed to someone else. Obviously, things can change, and we'll see who's competing at the time. But it seems like Garcia is obviously the leader in the clubhouse.
There's no doubt.
To say, how many years? I just want to clarify because I talked with Donnie Kirkpatrick about this. I want to clarify how many years he has after this season to play, because Donnie made it sound like he's got 3 years left.
He's got 3 years. So if he redshirts this fall, then he'll have 3 years after that. So if he plays in more than 4 games this fall, then he'll have 2 years after that.
I know this is kind of a what if, but if everything's going great with Holton and he gets a little bit of experience, would you rather not let him go past that 4-game mark so you can redshirt him and get an extra year so he could have 3 years remaining?
There's pluses and minuses to both. I mean, I'll tell you, if he's the starter here for 2 years and plays at the ability level that I think he's got a chance to play at, he's going to be in the NFL. So who knows? But we're going to do what's best for Mason. We're going to do what's best for our football program. He and I are going to sit down and talk about that some this summer because he's really torn too. I mean, part of him says, I really want to play, and you can play both of them. And part of him says, I really want to try to redshirt. So I really want to just give him some time to talk through this summer.
He sees the value in each too.
Yeah, no doubt. And there is value in each. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could play him in some different situations all throughout the season, and he's going to gain a ton of experience.
Right.
And there's lots of pluses for that.
Right.
Because his first game is going to be at Michigan in the Big House.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. What a wild coming out party.
So he better be ready to go.
Yeah.
But he's improved so much. He had a great spring. And really his class, that was the first, big recruiting class that we had. Because we had a full year to recruit them. And that group is extremely talented.
Coach, at 521, NCAA.org put out that D1 Board of Directors has issued name, image, and likeness guidance to schools.
Yeah.
So
they must have been listening to our show, Coach.
Well, I can't wait until they actually enforce the guidance. Because what good is it to have rules if you don't have any enforcement? There has to be accountability.
I have yet to read through this yet.
What the guidance is?
There will be violations, and it talks about violations occurring prior to May 9th and how they're going to handle those. So, once again, there are rules, but...
All right, so the first time that they try to enforce something and whoever it is they try to enforce it with turns around and sues them, you're going to find out how much backbone they have.
Well, the old joke, Troy, wasn't it? If North Carolina got in trouble, expect East Carolina to get penalized with something. So, are they going to really do anything to the big?
Well, they used to say if something happened to North Carolina's basketball team, look out for women's soccer's really going to get hammered over there. But Coach, it's a lot like I agree with you. If it's like having a speed limit.
Right.
Speed limit can be 65. If it's never enforced, is there a speed limit?
Right.
If they don't ever write a ticket, never enforce the rule.
I hope they do, but we'll see.
You get another break in, Troy did?
Yes, sir.
As we do, Shirley Rose, let's make somebody a winner right now.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
All right, let's get the week started off right. Shirley Rhodes, what are we giving away today?
How about a $15 gift card to Wings Over Greenville?
All right, sounds like a plan. What call are you looking for?
12.
What did they have that I loved? They were like those wings and like the buns?
Yeah.
What are those things called?
The chicken tenders?
Tender sandwich.
The
Tender sandwich. Those things were delicious. They are. They had the split top bun with the tender. Hot pro move if you get that. Wings Over.
I'm a fan.
They deliver.
Is it a sandwich?
I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
That
it's got sandwich in the name.
That is a sandwich.
Does it have two buns or is it just a hot dog bun?
Yeah.
Well,
it's a hot dog bun.
That is a sandwich though because it's chicken.
If we got time, Troy, we can ask Mike Houston some dumb questions.
I'd like to, and I heard some of these, and it really made me. I like the big chicken or 10 little chickens.
All right, yeah,
I wanted to answer some of these.
We haven't asked you these yet.
No, I know. Let's do a round of crazy questions when we come back.
All right, we'll do that when we return after this.
The only way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the only way to get it is at Jersey Mike's, because authentic ingredients make a sub above. Jersey Mike's would like to dedicate the next 3 seconds to our new grilled portobello mushroom and Swiss sub. Trust us, it tastes good too, because fresh ingredients make a sub above.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank in your corner when you need them. This is former ECU baseball player Ashley Capps from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business today, come and see someone on our team at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard here in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pepper, oh no they didn't! Papa John's just took their signature pepperoni and hand-stuffed it inside that garlic-kissed crust. Oh, now that's an epic pepperoni stuffed crust pizza like no mouth has ever seen!
Hey Pirate fans, the Papa John's Epic Pepperoni Stuffed Crust One-Topping Pizza is only $13.99 and is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, the official pizza of the ECU Pirates.
Although innovative new resources such as digital media and social networks have grown in popularity, smart marketers recognize that printing is a mainstay.
We live in an age of computer hacking, scams, and fly-by-night businesses, so it's reassuring to consumers when they receive printed marketing pieces.
It exemplifies business confidence and conveys a high level of commitment.
It also fosters trust, which leads to engagement and ultimately brand loyalty.
When you're ready to grow your business, come to PIP, where business goes to grow.
We have some exciting news at Angel Oak Home Loans. This is Talbot Green, and I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our team, Braxton Green. I've known Braxton his entire life because he's my nephew. He is also a recent ECU graduate and has lived in Eastern North Carolina his entire life.
This is Braxton Green, and I'm looking forward to working with you with your next home loan or refinance. Give us a call at Angel Oak Home Loans today at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
University PC Care has been the Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006. They thank you for your continued support and trust during these trying times. Many services can be done remotely and free pickup and delivery is available. As a Dell business partner and Apple authorized service provider, you can count on University PC Care for all your personal and business tech support needs. To make a remote appointment or to bring in your device for service at their Greenville or New Bern locations, call 558-1280 or go online at universitypccare.com.
The celebration is on. Save the date for Saturday, May 14th as the town of Farmville celebrates 150 years with a black tie gala from 7 to 11 p.m. Music will be provided by the Raheem Walker Project and dinner will be served. Tickets are $75 per person or $650 for a reserved table for 8. All proceeds benefit the Farmville Chamber of Commerce, and to purchase tickets, call 753-4671. Save the date and enjoy a night out on the town at the Farmville Black Tie Gala Saturday, May 14th.
Join us at Purple Blossom Yoga Studio, Greenville's premier yoga studio, for our wide array of classes, including restorative, power, hot yoga, and more. We even fly into the weekend with our aerial yoga workshops. New to our studio? Check out our special for new yogis. 3 classes for only $30. Check out our website or social media for all the information and up-to-date schedules at Purple Blossom Yoga Studio. Purple Blossom Yoga, where your health and mindset collide and help you transform to a new you.
This is former ECU baseball player and mayor of Greenville, PJ Connolly, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Carolina Caliber has the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and is one of the top firearm dealers anywhere. At Carolina Caliber, they have everything you need for hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. They will buy, sell, and trade. Carolina Caliber, locally owned and operated since 1960 on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. And congratulations to Jeff Dover of Greenville, picked up a $15 gift card to Wings Over Greenville. If you're looking for wings to be delivered to your home, Wings Over Greenville has you covered with no third party needed. Wings Over Greenville has its own in-house delivery service. And speaking of parties, celebrate graduation with Wings Over by ordering a large tray of wings, tenders, and waffle fries. And be sure to try the all-new tender sandwiches by ordering ahead on the Wings Over mobile app. Open until 3 a.m. on Friday and Saturdays. Wings Over has everything to cure those late-night munchies. Give them a call at 758-9464. Wings Over Greenville, they deliver. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
Go ahead, Troy. Get it out of your system.
So if you need wings at 3 a.m.,
you can get them.
Wings Over.
We've all had times where we've needed wings. At
Coach, and you may need them. You never know. Somebody's having these night games.
You get home from BYU, they'll be open, ready for you.
Yeah, it'll be Sunday morning.
Who won again?
Jeff Dover.
Oh, Jeff. I know his brother, Ben.
Yeah, there it is. That never fails.
You've been saving that the whole
every time,
right?
Every time.
Well, Ben Dover's a great guy.
Before we get to non-football questions, one, Coach, real quick, do we have a C.J. Johnson update? Is he on the roster?
He's still on the roster. He's been on the roster.
Is he still suspended?
Is he playing in the fall?
We'll see. I hope so. I really do.
So there's still a chance, is what
absolutely.
You're saying.
No, absolutely. CJ's. We meet regularly. He's working his way back.
All right, there you go.
When will you know, like, okay, he's done what he needs to do? Like, is there a drop-dead date, like, you need to decide by?
Well, I mean, we're going to give him every opportunity to be with us this fall. So,
fair enough.
All right.
Yep.
On to some quick non-football questions. We've been doing this, Coach. We talk to the baseball players every Monday, and we decided after about 50 games that, hey, let's mix in some other questions other than baseball. So we got some kind of off-the-wall stuff.
Actually, some of my favorite questions.
All right. So, Troy, you haven't answered
I
this
have not
particular
answered.
set, so
No.
I'll ask both of you gentlemen. We'll start with this one. Would you rather fight one gorilla-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized gorillas?
This one stumped me, Clip, when you first
put a lot of thought into this?
But I thought about it, and I firmly have a strong decision now. I don't want to take on a gorilla-sized chicken because it would just kick your ass. I'm going to take my chances on the 10 little gorillas.
All right. Coach, you agree with that one?
I guess.
Because I feel like I kick them. Like I've got strong legs, and I feel like I could use my legs to the advantage.
Well, it's a bunch of beaks now.
No. 10 chicken-sized gorillas.
Oh, so they're little mini gorillas the size of a chicken. So they don't have beaks.
So you got one big beak.
Yeah, correct. That could impale you.
Or
probably.
a bunch of little gorillas.
Correct. I do the little gorillas.
I go with the little gorillas.
Yeah, I feel like I could kick them.
You got kicking a little pool.
Yes, right. I just go crazy in kicking.
All right.
That's my method. I mean, you do your own.
Coach, if you were to give up coaching and join the WWE, what would be your signature move?
The elbow drop off the top rope.
All right, Macho Man style.
Yeah.
All right.
So is this? Do you come up with your own or an
You
existing
could,
one?
but it's hard to make up a new move.
Yeah,
so
that's
it'd be.
I'd probably just do the stunner.
All right,
the Troy D stunner.
Or you could do the choke slam.
Yeah,
you know the Undertaker's.
Yeah, that's available.
All right, Coach. 3 a.m. What's your favorite late night munchie?
Obviously, wings over Greenville.
Good answer. Yeah. What do you got, Troy D?
Bud, I'm going Alfredo's Pizza.
Okay.
And I know Alfredo's not out there anymore, so we'll just do pizza. But hot pizza by the slice, New York style, would be my late night go-to.
All right.
Most of the players, I think, go for Cookout.
Okay.
Cookout could be good,
Which
too.
leads us into the next question.
Oh, what a segue.
Favorite Cookout milkshake?
Ooh, peanut butter with Reese's Cups blended in.
All right.
Life-changing.
But not peanut butter cups.
Peanut
butter.
Peanut butter milkshake.
Peanut butter milkshake.
Peanut butter milkshake.
With peanut butter.
They do it like that?
Yes.
At Cookout?
Life-changing.
So a peanut butter milkshake
with Reese's peanut butter cups blended in.
Wow, I'm going to try that next time.
Ask for the Mike Houston.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll go like before I went peanut butter cups like with it or Butterfinger.
Right.
You know, but I'm going to try your. So, all right. Ask for it. Tell me how to order it exactly.
Okay. I want a peanut butter milkshake.
Okay.
With Reese's peanut butter cups blended in.
Huh. Did not even know that was available.
Yeah.
All right, this one has been.
I'm getting the Mike Houston special.
This
Might
one's
do it
been
after the show.
controversial today. A country boy like C.J. Mayhew and myself went one way with this. Everybody else went another way.
This is easy.
Is a banana sandwich made with mayo or peanut butter?
Mayo.
First of all, mayo's disgusting, and we had this discussion during the Mayo Bowl. It's really gross, and anything. But a peanut butter banana sandwich is fantastic. But you're missing one element to it: the honey. A peanut butter honey banana sandwich is excellent.
Coach, where are you from originally?
I'm from the mountains of Western North Carolina.
Okay, CJ's from Western North Carolina. He likes the mayo. I'm from here, and I
Mayo and banana makes me want to throw up.
The other one sounds kind of like a city guy, you know?
Well, I'm from the city.
There you go.
Fair enough.
He's a city slicker.
I am born in Chicago, raised in Raleigh.
Never seen grass until he was 15 years
Country
old.
boy by choice now.
Yeah. Okay. Coach, this was for baseball players. I have to mix it up. What coach or player snores the loudest on bus or plane rides? You got any snores?
Roy Tesh.
All right.
Whoever gets him as a roommate on the road, you're not sleeping.
Clip, I have no. If we were to do a
Which
pirate
one of your
radio.
sons?
I was going to say Clip Brock would be my guess if we did a pirate radio road
Probably
trip.
not wrong there. Yeah. Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mellow mushroom.
I've got it many times.
Yep.
All right, great one here. Rank these buffets. So there's 4 to choose from. You got Chinese, breakfast, pizza, and then like your Golden Corral. How would you rank those 4?
Chinese.
Chinese 1?
Yeah.
All right. Troy D, what's on the top of your list?
I have to go breakfast or pizza 1. Probably. I'd probably go pizza buffet first.
All right. Coach, what's last on your list there?
Probably like the Ryan's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the Golden Corral people. I'm friends with the founders. They're great supporters of ECU.
Notice that Coach Houston did not say anything.
He said Ryan.
No, right.
That's old school right there.
I would put Ryan's also just because I don't eat like that anymore. Neither do you, Coach. I just can't eat that much. Chinese would be a close second for me.
All right, let me pull one from a previous week. Coach, what are you afraid of?
Spiders in the dark? I don't know.
Spiders? Yeah, okay. Any critters? Yeah. Troy, we got your answer to that, right?
Yeah, what did I say?
I don't remember.
I do remember answering it. I forget what it was, though.
I think it wasn't even an animal. I feel like it was something else.
Oh, lightning. Being struck by lightning, perhaps?
Maybe. I don't know.
I am afraid of lightning.
Okay.
No, like I seriously like
that's why you need an indoor practice facility.
Yeah. No, like I've like when the bolt like comes down, like I freak out. Like if I'm out in the conditions, like I'll run inside.
If it hits you, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you won't feel it.
Although people have survived lightning strikes, Coach.
They have. I've actually got a buddy that did.
Yeah. No, they've got one eye that probably looks the wrong way, but they have survived.
What were the?
When are we going to talk about the Commanders?
Right now, what would you like to know?
Are they going to field a competitive team this year?
I think so. I think they will.
So they're not going 0-17.
Swept the Cowboys 2 years ago. Got swept last year. I think they can split this year.
Split what?
With the Cowboys.
No, there's no chance.
There's a great chance.
Okay, who's your quarterback going to be?
Carson Wentz.
Okay. How's his last couple of years been?
Well, he's been all right. He's
who is going to catch more passes from Carson Wentz? His receivers or NFC East DBs?
Terry McLaurin will have a fine.
You love sticking it to the Commander fans, don't you?
They got to come up with a better name than that.
That's terrible.
They're always going to be the Redskins.
I know.
Always.
The Commanders is bad.
If they win, it'll be okay. If they lose,
hail to the Commanders.
That's what they say, Coach.
They got to write some song.
HTTC.
Let's. When are y'all going to win something?
Well, we won the division last year.
Okay. Well, we won it 2 years ago. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
This is our year.
This is the year.
Yeah, Dak.
This is the year.
Okay, Coach.
CD.
You're starting to sound like Brian Bailey.
He is Brian.
I mean, you're getting delusional now.
This is
all you Cowboy fans the same.
I did have a question about that though. When you watch Dallas, or even you just watch another football game, how do you watch it? Do you be like, oh, what are you doing? That's a terrible call.
No, I completely just watch it.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Just to,
I really enjoy it too.
Now, do you have teams that you watch because you dislike them and you'd like to see them lose?
No, I'll tell you, to be honest, I might have seen one Dallas game last year. I mean, because Sundays we're breaking down the opponents,
yeah.
so we never see. I never see really other college football games, and we never really see pro games.
I find myself watching sports for teams I like,
right?
Obviously, and then I'll watch for teams I don't like. So, like if
Dallas.
ECU's playing, obviously when I'm watching ECU game, but then I'll watch if State's playing or Carolina, I'll pull for the team playing them,
right?
And then in the NFL too. It's like I don't even really dislike the Cowboys. I just love giving Brian Bailey a hard time.
Yeah, that's the way.
So it's more more about the comedy.
Yeah.
Getting him riled up. But nothing.
I wish I had more I could say in defense of my team, but
God, are we out of time already?
We're out of
This
time.
hour has flown by, Clip Rock.
It has.
We've gotten a lot done on this show today.
Go Pirates. That's how we end it, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right.
Armada.
Great to see you guys again.
Armada
tomorrow.
Right.
Then we're headed to Nags Head on Wednesday for the one up there.
People can go online.
Yeah, you can go online.
ECUPirateClub.com.
RSVP.
Yeah.
I think 4:30. Gates open.
Are you going to all of them?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
Mike Houston headlining them all.
I got a busy.
This is like your
3 or 4
tour.
weeks. Yeah.
It's the Mike Houston football tour.
Play the hits. Yeah.
Hopefully, no one comes on stage with you and
Oh, the way they did Chappelle the other night.
Right.
That guy.
Yeah.
Wait, he got the crap beat out of him too.
Or he deserves it.
If somebody does, they're going to end up with an arm like that.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
Coach is a pretty in shape
Yeah.
guy right here.
I wouldn't.
I would not approach a stage unannounced. I don't think you need security. I think you can take care of yourself. Yeah.
Enjoyed it, Coach.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you Thursday, Troy D.
Thursday, I'll try and book Lee D for you.
All right, sounds good. We'll be back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock on Pirate Radio Live. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation